and welcome back to the Deadman Company. I'm your DM Shivam, and I use he/him pronouns, and I will let the rest of our lovely players introduce themselves.
Do we have music?
Sorry,
no, it's all good. It's all good. Gives me a moment to get into my, prepare a little bit. And welcome back to the newest season of Love is Blind. Today, our contestants have all settled into the pods for today's conversations. Hi, I'm one of your hosts, Nolan, who uses he/him pronouns. I play Ash, or the Furbolg blood hunter, who uses he/they pronouns. And right now, we can see as they are getting ready in their pod to be asked some interesting questions. Let's see how they respond. So, hi, heard your name's Ash. That's like super cool. It's like fire. Anyway, I just wanted to know, just start off, do you have like a random talent or anything? Like, what makes you,
Well, I can do a lot of bird calls, and
oh my gosh, that's so good. Can you do a bird call like right now? Like, here, I'll close my eyes. You make a bird call.
caw.
Oh my gosh, I totally hear it. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Well, anyway, and we're gonna cut away from there and go to our next pod. My next host, if you wouldn't mind introducing them.
Hi, I am Kate. I use she/her pronouns, and our next pod is with Dea Delawai, the Water Genasi creation bard, who also uses the same pronouns. It seemed, though, like this interaction is going quite interesting, and perhaps not the way that Dea thought it would be. So, alliteration-styled names, I find those quite appealing to the ear. Are there other noises that you seem to make that are just as wonderful? I've never done this before. Fuck, my hair, stop acting up. I think it quite sounds like Day is having a very difficult time keeping herself composed, so perhaps the next person might have some better luck.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I use she/they pronouns. I play Elena Debria, our victory cleric, Asimar. I've never fucking seen Love is Blind. I have no idea what a pod is.
So hey, the premise of Love is Blind. Two people are put into
No,
pods.
fuck you, improv. That's what I did. I have to go first
This
and
is
build
your
this
problem.
shit. No shame.
You make up what Love is Blind is.
Yeah, what do you think
So
Love
right
is
you
Blind
do.
is?
Okay, so I imagine Elena's blindfolded in a kitchen trying to make cookies. And there's another fella in there also blindfolded trying to help her make cookies. Okay, so we need to get the flour and then the chocolate chips and then like maybe some vanilla extract. Why does this smell spicy? This is not vanilla extract. I think you got like tahini or something. I don't think this is like you're supposed to put in cookies. And this poor fella has no fucking clue what's going on.
So before they put just the entire bottle of that spice in the cookies, why don't we go over to our next announcer here to look at our next set of contestants.
Hi, I'm the other host, Elliot. I use he/they pronouns, and I'm here to introduce to you, encapsulated in his pod, Onimori, the totally not a human fighter. He uses he/him pronouns and is currently incubating.
Oh, they're just in a pot. Hey, Elliot, off camera. Come here.
Yeah, like
Hey,
pod, right?
did you read the script for What Love is Blind? We there's like 40 girls waiting on the other side of the pot. Is he gonna come out of the pot?
I mean, he'll hatch eventually. Like
Hatch? What the
There's so
fuck do
many
you mean
wolves that wanted to
hatch?
see him.
What do you mean hatch? These are metal hats? What do you mean?
Metal?
Yeah, they're metal Is that not metal?
I've been like shining a flashlight on the bottom of this thing all day to make sure he's still alive in there.
Have you seen anything?
I saw like him like his hand hit the side at one point and slid down slowly.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh shit. We're gonna get sued. And you know, it seems like one of our contestants is running a little late, so we're gonna go over to our last host to see what they can do. All right, host number 5. If you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Zach and Cody, he, him pronouns, and I play the right.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's a warlock, Hexblade. Yeah, and he's here for Love is Blind. Yeah. Love.
He's also in an egg. I mean, pod.
Oh, I think there's someone walking up to this to the Red Menace to ask them a question.
Oh.
Hey, so, you know, I couldn't help but see you across the room, so I just, I thought I'd come up and say something. Sorry, I'm so bad at these first. I'm so bad at these first interaction things. I haven't even said anything
You just
yet.
see me.
Well, yeah.
Love is blind.
You have to blind
shit.
him.
Oh fuck! Oh,
We have
fuck,
to execute him.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I got it. And if you'll give us 1 second. All right, that person's been taken out. They failed. Love is blind. Anyway, get them out of here. Okay. Well,
What the fuck is happening?
I don't think anyone read the call sheet or the description for this show. Well, let's see how our ratings are doing, and they've never been better. Okay, well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, maybe we'll understand what's going on. Okay? Okay. Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial. And we're back. Oh my god.
One of the bits of all time.
I heard Onimori opens season 2.
Oh god. Recap?
I will to try to get us back on track somehow. For the last challenge, the party finds themselves in a stone hallway. A large set of doors is the only exit, with potions and powerful cursed devil weapons trying to tempt them into being taken. Ash is able to sense Beelzebub's magic nearby, and with an investigation of the door itself, finding complete silence on the other side. Past the doorway reveals a large castle wall with a strange red liquid coating the inside of the pit below. Guarding the treasure they must retrieve to win is a fully ichor-corrupted dreadworm. The Drake strikes first, rushing the party as it starts swiping viciously towards them. However, the initial test is completed quickly as Dea teleports her and Elena over to secure the prize. The situation not resolving at the goal being fulfilled, however, as Beelzebub taunts Ash with the visage of the dreadworm's misery right in front of him. Where at his request, the party now shifts its focus to trying to free the beast from the devil's control. The attempt at aiding it, however, doesn't slow down its barrage on them in the very slightest. In a risky move, Ash attempts to use his own blood to flush out the devil's influence from inside the dreadworm itself. but as the gamble fails, instead causing one of his own arms to become possessed as it begins to attack himself. Onimori and the Red Menace also not faring well as they face the dragon head-on, taking most of the brunt of its attacks as Elena and Dea try to support them all as they rejoin the fight from afar. Although the fight finally ends as Onimori smashes the Dreadworm to bits, the heart still continues to beat despite all of the damage it has been dealt. The rage the samurai had been enthralled in, compelling him to still fight until it stops moving, only stopping when Ash physically gets in the way of his frenzy. Asking Elena for her aid to purify the heart, only for Beelzebub to address the group directly to gloat that their contract can only be broken by the Archdevil himself. Or, as Evelyn smugly reminds everyone, that if they merely use an infernal weapon, they would be able to destroy its soul. Ignoring the voices echoing around them and focusing on his plea, Elena moves to merge her magic with that of the Celestial she summoned. Using her knowledge of healing, she is at least able to temporarily dull its pain of its regeneration. Simultaneously, Dea catches an illness from the red ichor water as a fever confuses her and makes it hard to think, though thankfully being quickly cured as she is barely able to be convinced by Elena to remove the affliction. With a vote called to leave the Dreadworm to its fate, while its contract can currently not be broken, all that is left for the completion of this event for the mapmakers is whatever awaits them at the finale.
The season finale. Love
Love
is
is blind.
not blind in this situation.
Oh, jeez.
Lord.
Oh, God. And we will go ahead and pick up right where we left off as you managed to ease the Dreadworm's suffering. Whenever you guys are ready, the finale can begin.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose there's no time like the present.
Alright, just want to make sure there's no other healing or anything like that would happen at the end of this.
Shit, yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
Hold on.
How
Hey,
infinite
Ashley,
are we gonna have to fight here? I guess,
I'm
shoot.
no.
Come here.
Where's the dating show?
All right,
Hold on. Where's my healing stuff?
Yeah, I'm a little hurt.
Red Menace. Hold on. Let me get Red Menace. He's
I'm
bleeding out
almost
of his
there.
Yeah,
side.
you should
right
get
now.
the red menace
I have
first for
one
sure.
health.
Come here.
You're here.
Oh,
Where
okay.
the fuck did it not roll?
Oh
you,
no.
you have 44.
Roll them. Get some of those dice.
What the fuck?
That's rough. That's
Are you?
unfortunate.
Wow.
That's real unfortunate. Shucks. Drat.
I mean, that felt nice. It's a little...
Hold on. And she puts your hands and rubs them together. There's too much happening at once. Hold on a second. Where's my thing? Where's,
If you roll all ones again, I'm going to fucking scream.
No, I'm gonna. Oh, it's third level. Wait, where's my? No, I'm not gonna waste that. I need to keep that.
No, it's all right. That
No,
was
it's not.
good,
No,
Ilana.
it's not. No,
Dreadworms
it's
bleed
not.
out.
No. Hold on, I got you.
Let me
No.
just.
Get the fuck out of here. Somebody take this fucking healing. I'll continue to waste spell slots.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dea
cool.
was doing it. Dea was healing the Red Menace because she saw Elena was crashing out.
That's 30 more points of healing, so another 9 to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, hey, thank you both. That was very kind. I can survive now.
Ash, do you want healing before we go?
I think Onimori's a little more injured than I am.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Where the get over here?
He's
Can
perhaps
I-
dealing with his inner
I got
cat, so you'll have to go to him.
We'll do here. Only Mori. Roll. Damn it.
Holy shit!
Oh, with the big guns for
Oh my
Onimori, I see.
Wow,
can
no,
get
that's
that.
a really good roll.
That
Yeah,
is
no.
a really good roll.
I wasted the big spell slot because I'm like, I don't know what else we need. But Ollie think, all of us being alive is a good thing.
It's when we get into the next encounter and
yeah,
Shum just
no.
goes, and everyone with a 5th level spell slot will be able to.
I'll fucking cry.
Oh,
All right, Onimori, you get 57.
Oh, jeez.
damn. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's alright. I'm not jealous or anything. That's warranted. Yeah.
The Redmanist, you're kind of giving daggers to Elena is something the
No,
matter,
it's
right?
fine. It's all right. I
have
understand.
more. I can give you more.
No, it's all right. I'm good now.
it's
Thank
not.
you.
I can give you another death ward.
Let's
'cause it actually
move
worked the
on.
first
This is
time.
getting
We can-
awkward. I just.
Do you want another death ward?
No, it's good. It's good.
As
fine.
Elena,
It's
you
fine.
desperately try to compensate for your
I forgot I could just upgrade the
Onimori.
spell.
You regain 57 points of HP there. As
This
you
is
guys
me being a
move.
fucking idiot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god. As you guys move back to the finale.
Hey Shivam, can you do me a favor? Can you add those 57 onto Onimori because I think Ellie had to step away.
Oh, you are correct.
Oh,
Just so we don't forget, please.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's so much healthier. Look at
Wow.
that. That's crazy.
The blood is really returning back to your face, Onimori.
What?
Oh god.
it's not.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was a
The petty
Jesus.
energy all throughout.
As you guys return back to the stage, having healed up and kind of cleaned yourself off relatively from the fight, you can all see as Evelyn holds the mic out as she says, "And let's give a hand to our wonderful contestants for having passed all 5 of the challenges." As you can see the infernal crowd in front of you just begin to go wild. In the distance, Tsubaki is currently surrounded by a group of blissful chicken, and she's also trying to clap along, just still kind of concerned and confused.
Yeah,
But-
chickens.
As the applause then dies down, Evelyn goes on to say, "And with that, all 5 of you have gotten your tokens of affection. And so, we'll head to our final round. Just one question that I have for all of you. I mean, after all, who
Yes, I
doesn't
do like
appreciate...
long walks on the beach.
I do like pina coladas.
Yeah, guy caught it by the rain.
God. I have something a bit more personal than that, actually. See, everyone enjoys the dashing wonder that a hero can bring, don't they? And as for you all have fought valiantly across the ends of the world, risking your lives to try to make this world a better place. And through all the struggles and the suffering that you have all been through, you all still choose to fight. Why persist in that endless struggle? Why do you all choose to fight so valiantly? As we can go ahead and go down the list here for the answers to the question. As first up, Ash.
It is because the forces that oppose us, these beings, our enemies, resurrected from time, have no respect for life.
Ash looks out at the crowd like they would be able to sympathize with it, and then see it's still a good portion of Abyssal Chickens, and it's like,
You have seen how the dreadworm is kept in a horrific state. You have seen what they have done to the peoples of their lands that we visit. You see how they seek to bend them to their will with no regards for the lives of others. I can't stop while I know that is continuing. And while I know we are slightly still to blame.
As you finish speaking, a laugh track appears on the around you.
Oh, fuck off.
Wow,
Sorry.
that's fucking shitty. Damn.
Damn.
That was-
Damn rough. Alright.
That's so mean.
Ash shrinks in on himself 100%.
That was a good speech. But you just don't worry about it.
As goes over to Dea.
She's just very shyly playing with her hands as she's like a little quiet about it. As she seems to think it is a very, I don't think sheepish is a good word, but maybe uncharacteristic. There was not a lot of this when I was first alive. Peace. I went through my actions, my life to try in the end, hopefully, for people to have some of that. Life is chaotic and unpredictable. But if I could have one thing that could be, I just want to have peace for once.
Goes over to Elena.
Because I think humanity deserves a second chance. People are born good and are taught to either be good or bad. We are not born bad. So I think fighting for humanity and having faith in humanity again is something I will fight for the rest of my days. People deserve a second chance.
Onimori.
Simply to right the wrongs of my past.
The Red Menace.
Well, fight because I'm a hater. I
God.
hate everything that happens against me or against my people. I just have to keep going. If I stop fighting, I die. And if my people stop fighting, they die. So I fight because I must.
How utterly inspirational from each and every one of you. I'm nearly moved to tears. So much so that I'll allow Dr. White to accept each of your tokens of affection and allow you to win this one.
Are we still getting the motorbikes?
As she grins at you. Oh, of course, of course. And more than that, I also promised I would reveal to you the terms of Dr. White's contract, did I not?
Yes, you did.
Then here we go. In exchange for wealth, riches, and power, the body and soul of this woman shall belong to Evelyn to command as she pleases to the end of eternity. Now, whatever Dr. White was before we made our contract is now completely and utterly irrelevant. She is a puppet perfectly controlled by me. There's no information she gives you that I don't want you all to know. There's no action she takes that I don't command her to do so. Which I hope begs the question, why on earth did I command Dr. White to resurrect all of you and send you on this quest against the Titans?
Dr. White's like sitting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we look over? Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys look over at Dr. White, you can see that like the light from her eyes just like it leaves her as she slumps over like a puppet cut from its strings.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
Another devil.
She may as well be at this point.
They're all the same. Territorial monsters.
What?
The answer wasn't hard to figure out.
My. Such a tongue on you, Onimori. But I suppose that makes sense. You're
What'd he do?
Well, I'd like to think the pieces were perfectly laid out in all the manga that's been spread about Onimori, but if you still need a few more hints, we'll circle back to this. But let's go on with this. Believe it or not, I am a big fan of humanity, just as you all are. Each person is born with such innocence and joy, and so many of you do wish to make the world a better place. But all that effort is just in vain. After all, I know for all of you, even paradise isn't enough for you all. In the end, your base natures always win out, and you're full of sin and greed and so many vices. Even for all the good a few so-called heroes will do, the cycles of the world will cause a new threat to rise with time. And eons passed as I, with delight, watched each and every cycle. But I can only see the same stories for so long, and after those stories have been played out over and over again, started to grow bored. And that is the worst sin this world has ever committed against me. See, the world and you all, you boast about your heroes, the grand feats that you can accomplish, and you were all lauded for one quality or another's during your lives. So, I must admit, I was curious. Curious to see if you all, who would boast the strength of humanity and fellowship, could actually achieve the impossible, defeating who you all believe are the worst of humanity. And after that, I was curious to see if you, who are the best of humanity, could defeat me. But of course, at each and every turn, you've all proven incapable of working with each other. And must I say, it is an absolute pleasure to have seen you all constantly choose to keep secrets from each other, even to the point of risking the lives of each other and even innocence. You certainly are the best of what humanity has to offer, and just like the rest of humanity, you are all so susceptible to its vices. So, from here, the point of this this game show here is that I want to focus on the end game of this little bet that we all have going on now. My wager is that even if you're able to rally together, find strength beyond yourselves, and work together as a team, you would not be able to defeat me. But as things stand, I doubt you'll even be able to get there. So congratulations. You win this one. Have your motorbikes, have the gate, and I will be eagerly awaiting to see you close the portal as I valiantly defend it so that you can actually defeat Nicoletta. But afterwards, I really suggest you buckle down and actually consider how it is that you all are going to attempt to kill me. Because if you don't, I will claim this world as my own instead.
I have a question.
Yes.
Elena raises her hand.
Go on.
Why did you wait this long if you were just going to take over the world?
What's the point of a game that you're guaranteed to win?
Okay.
And especially, too, when I defeat you all, I don't want any sort of complaints that you just needed a little bit more time, that you didn't have the right preparations, that all of this wasn't the best that you could have possibly have done to stop me. I need to prove that you, who are the best, cannot defeat me at your best.
Onimori, he turns to the party to see if anyone else has anything to say.
I think you look at Ash. Ash is not only dejected, but is like resigned.
Oh.
The red menace is beaming.
Excellent.
You know,
We're like
and
this
speaking
here.
of, before you, we will circle back to you, I swear.
Okay.
But before we go further, can we get reactions from actually just everyone? So Ash, you mentioned yours. Red Menace, any further beyond just like what he is feeling right now, beyond just like
he's as happy as he can be. He just he gets to destroy Ciel and then fight God or something. That's cool. He's happy. He's
the
thriving.
dream. Yeah. Ash, did you have any further comments on like what Ash's current reaction is to this?
I think, weirdly enough, he knew something was going on with Dr. White and their contract, but like in all of their worries about people keeping secrets and different things, they were like, all right, Dr. White has at least always talked straight to us. They've always helped us. And then seeing Dr. White fall limp, I mean, there's just no light in Ash's eyes.
Dea?
Day is still pretty darn good at putting on a good poker face, but as she's tried to keep like very like stone cold, but her whole posture is very tense.
Elena?
I don't know, really. She's just like, what Evelyn's saying is making sense, for the most part. I think she's like still a little shocked about Dr. White, but like, she didn't really trust Dr. White toward the end anyway, so it was kind of like, I think resigned. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna say shit.
And Onimori?
It really must be that boring, isn't it? Living for hundreds, thousands of years?
Millennia, Onimori. Millennia.
Thousands?
That's
Fuck, no,
1,000,
you're
right?
correct.
Got her! Mic drop!
she doesn't say that. She doesn't say that. At the meeting.
He's such a jackass her. I'm sorry.
Actually.
Okay.
That can be a non-canon event, but it's really funny.
Yes, but she goes on to say, but rest assured, you all have been incredible entertainment.
I can understand. You've seen everything now. Might as well die in an interesting way. We'll make it worth your while. I guess.
Didn't expect you to be so agreeable. Lovely. Tell you what, as a treat, little hint as to what I want you to understand about yourself, Onimori. The manga that is so has been such a pain in your side ever since you first awakened once more. It was
He's not
translated.
entertaining that with a response.
It was translated that way for a reason. Now,
Sure.
without any further ado, we did have a competition here, and I will honor my end of the bargain. Here, for all of you, as she claps her hands, you can see that like a number of motorbikes just like appear are next
God,
to you
I
guys.
forgot about the motorbikes too.
she gives a wink to the other Red Menace as she goes on to say, now, I have a job to do, and you all do too. So please, head forth as she points the directions towards the path you need to take towards the underworld. Be on your way, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need it. And as she flashes you all that beaming grin, is there anything else you guys would like to do or say before you head out?
Man, I think Ash was like confident coming into the end of this. Like they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna spit some like mad shit at Evelyn," and that Dr. White reveal just has him on his ass.
Onimori pats him on the shoulder. It's gonna be okay.
Let's just go. Let's leave.
Yeah, it's rough. Okay, 1 second though. Not to change the tone dramatically. Which one of us won the dating show?
You all did as a team. But if I had to pick just one, as she winks at you, Red Menace, don't tell the others.
Of course. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Yeah, dude, it's so rough. But yeah, it's sad.
My
Oh God. And with that reveal, as you guys start to head out of Evelyn's abode and make your way towards the underworld, Tsubaki just quickly rushing over to you guys, as I imagine an uncomfortable silence has surrounded the group. The Infernals, just like watching the show, begin to cheer for you all as you slowly leave.
No.
And I think
Bike out. The sound of 5 motorbikes kicking on
yeah.
in a cave.
As Izzy, you need to head out now to
Yeah, I'm just about to leave.
yeah. As let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break here.
Okay, sure.
Ooh.
Well,
Please.
when we come back from a break, we like to share fun facts about our characters so you guys get to know them better. This week, our question was less of a question, more of make a Pinterest board. So the question ended up being like, if your character, describe or create a Pinterest board with an outfit your character would wear in the modern day. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna pull up the boards. I'm gonna have to crop everything a little bit here, obviously, to not show anything. but I'm going to just kind of throw up the board a little bit, and then I can show it off because that is way easier to me than like individually posting images. Also, just so you guys know, I'm bad at Pinterest boards. Man, I hate it.
Same.
It is not my favorite thing here. So we are going
Basically
to
just doom scrolling with pictures, you know.
It is just doom scrolling with pictures, I suppose. Oh, it's just gonna throw the whole thing up there. Well, that's fine. All right. Oh, not that. Here we go. Shoot. Come back. This. Be here. There we go. Okay. I swear I know what I'm doing. I swear I do this sometimes. Okay, so like mine is because Ash is based on like Incan civilization. A lot of the fits that I picked out are more like modern day, like Peru, Colombia, different areas like that. So it's a lot of draped fabrics. And it is like Ash is still not wearing like in most of these titties could be out, like that's not gonna change, but like ooh, like I really like this one, like the lighter colors
the wording
here.
for the I think one of the what would really fit if I remember the term, I think boho or bohemian is like, I think it really yeah
I guess bohemian style
at fashion
clothing.
yeah,
I'll
I
make it
say
live on
Bohemian
camera.
Rhapsody and that's very incorrect.
I should say men, I suppose.
yes
Oh, okay. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
A lot more draped fabric though. I like he's a pattern guy, I think. I saw all of these patterns and I was like, yeah, big pattern guy. I think the quilted squares and the different patterns and everything and embroidery, oh, he'd love that. Yeah. That's what he's
I
wearing.
can see it.
All right, let me find yours. Scroll.
Yeah.
Scroll.
For Dea, minimalist is the name of the game.
Ooh.
Baggy, still very like full coverage.
I like
I
it.
mean, that's all I can
You
say.
got
That's
No,
that.
I mean that's fair.
Oh, what's the company? The biomed scam company from the 90s.
what?
Yeah, this is going on a good
Umbrella.
tangent.
What's her name?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know. either.
Biomed scam
Yeah.
90s. Theranos.
Sure. I don't know how
I
that
still have
connects
no
to this,
idea.
It's starts with an E or
but do you want to go next then, Elliot?
that's the chic.
Also, real quick, so where are the fish flops for Dea?
True. Not
Yeah,
on
where's
here.
the fish
Fuck.
flops?
Inspiration was not fucking worth it. That will be a cold day in hell. I'll steal your fucking cat first before I do
Oh
that.
wait,
I believe Izzy's back. She should be able to do it.
Oh
first
my
time.
gosh, perfect timing.
Just
I
in
literally just sat the fuck
time.
down.
Yeah, no worries. You need a second?
What's happening?
We're going
We're just
over
doing the
fits.
comeback.
We're going over fun
Fit
facts.
time.
Yeah,
Good
I already
check.
had that shit done. I had that shit done.
Yeah, do you want to describe it a little bit?
Cottagecore and like Disney princess, flouncy, frills, comfortable. Yeah,
This is very cute.
Cottage core.
yeah.
I mean, I think poofy is a very good way to
Poofy?
describe.
It's very poofy.
Now imagine she has to cut each and every one of these shirts and dresses to make room for her fucking wig.
You know.
Oh no.
Hey, you know, once everything is done, that's a business potential, and that's an underserved market.
Damn. No. Yeah, this is good. That's good. I love some of these fits.
Hmm.
That's
Very
that's
cute.
my whole job. Just look at fits every
That's
day
fair.
of my life.
That's fair. All right. Elliot.
Onimori is not a man who has fashion sense. So I just went for like, I imagine like if he were like born in modern times, he'd either be a businessman or a dad.
I love ideas. You might like 90s dad outfit.
That's correct.
So it's
my
just
favorite
full of shorts and then like those really extra Japanese umbrellas that have the plastic that goes all the way. And you have that during the day when it's not raining.
The jorts are so funny, bro.
My favorite image is still the drunk, passed out Salaryman in an alley.
Yes.
Oh, this guy over here. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the people after Onimori is done with them.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, jeez Louise. And last, but certainly not least...
Just open it. Just open. No comments. Just open it.
Oh, no.
Waiting for stream. Oh, God. You can't keep fucking getting away with this.
Very simple.
Again.
It's also minimalist.
Oh, my fuck.
That's so good.
My fucking God.
I mean...
I love the corner Lightning McQueen costume.
It speaks for itself.
Now...
Were you able to save the same pin multiple times? Or like...
fucking shit.
Who is...
It looks like my grandpa.
Who is this man? I feel like I should...
That's
Yeah,
a man
right?
in the
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
Oh.
Burt Reynolds from Magnum PI. That's not his
jeez.
name, that's the character name, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tom
okay.
Selleck, right?
Tom Selleck, yeah, that's what I
Don't
was
sound like, yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right, Lightning McQueen, Tom Selleck, and this specific car.
That's him.
That's the Red Menace. Jeez,
Yeah.
Louise.
That's
Yeah.
what more you could possibly want.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what else I could want, honestly. Yeah, that's about right.
Don't sound like.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god, incredible. Alright. With that, we will go ahead and get right back into things here.
I would say real quick as before we head out, because Tsubaki cannot follow us into the underworld, Deo is going to implore to her, you need to get back to Delaware and you need to destroy all of the crystals.
Who's
We
playing
cannot do
Tsubaki?
this.
I can get it because I know. As Tsubaki gives a nod as she says, "I'll get it done." What happened? Oh, we need to fix the PGGers.
There are two Onimoris and two ashes.
I am filled with rage.
But yeah, Tsubaki nods with a renewed purpose as Evelyn teleports her back to Delaware.
Good.
Jeez.
And then a little more subtly, using her performance of creation, since she is out of that spell slot, she is using, I believe it's a second level spell I can
Yeah.
use to recharge it.
Jeez Louise.
She is making a set of thieves' tools and just tossing them towards Solanos. Our deal is over. Never darken my doorway with your presence ever again.
He opens his mouth and then shuts it, seeing your commanding confidence here.
That's all she needed.
Zoom.
Tying up our loose ends.
Are we all assuming that we know how to drive motorcycles?
Please, God, let them have autopilot. Please, God.
The people who were born before the 1800s just look at him.
Yeah, as you begin to follow the Red Menace, you need to make no checks onto actually riding it. I think that's just the issue of not trying to to do sick flips and wheelies with it. So everyone, go ahead and roll me an
So
acrobatics
it's a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Oh, I'm only good at water vehicles.
Hold on, stop. Were you actually checking to make sure if Onimori had motorbike proficiency?
Wait. Where's my skills? I have land vehicle proficiency.
Okay, so let me check the time.
I know how to pilot things.
Did samurai ride motorcycle?
motorcycle.
What's going on?
So let me check here.
What skill is
This
it?
is-
What ability?
Cyberpunk 77 is a documentary.
Yeah, all I'm getting is information. I literally googled it and it said Kawasaki Samurais because that's a motorbike name. That gave me nothing.
Hey, I'm just saying, piloting vehicles generally is a skill. It's the role that determines whether or not I can pilot this one.
Yeah, I go with acrobatics because like you know how to you can at least figure out just by watching the Red Menace and like your knowledge of vehicles in general and the fact that like
No,
this
dude,
is
I
your-
have a land vehicle tool skill. Can I I need an ability for it though. Can I do dex?
Dexterity then.
Okay.
It's gotta be dexterity.
So what are we all rolling?
Rolling acrobatics to see how well you're managing to handle the bikes.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
know I'm gonna fucking crash. Can I burn another second level spell slot to recharge and use animating performance to control
On the bike,
that
yeah,
way?
you don't need to roll then. Easy.
Dude, I don't want to fucking crash and die on the way there.
Fair enough, yeah. the bike is
trying-
driving itself.
Ash is doing great.
My crashing.
Yeah, no, fucking Asher. Yeah, no, amazing. Red Menace, 9 on that whiz save. Are you gonna attempt to do some sick flips?
I'm doing some sick flips.
Okay, acrobatics. Everyone else is an acrobatics a 10 to get. You need 15. Oh.
No.
Hey.
Indomitable, just kidding.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Why
no, you're
do I
actually
keep
managing-
getting away with stuff?
That's
fucking
wild.
the Red Menace never loses.
I
Because-
shouldn't
Get away. What?
Because the universe thinks it would be really funny.
It'll be really cool.
Yeah, I know. As you guys travel over like the strange lands of this area of hell, you watch as the Red Menace you are able to easily do just like sick flips off the fucking the rock formations, and easily able to land without a care in the world. For the rest of you guys, Dea, you're able to use your animating performance to let the bike move on its own. Onimori and Elena, you are just able to kind of keep your focus enough to make sure you don't just completely eat shit. Ash, you're surprisingly adept at this, though. I imagine maybe Ash's thoughts might be somewhere else.
I think Ash has spent so much time flying on dragons that he goes
Mhm.
into sort of an autopilot mode as he full muscle memory of flying on dragons takes over. He is not present on the bike.
Yeah. As you guys begin to travel down what appears to be like a darkened tunnel, I'm assuming the Red Menace leading the way with your headlights on. Evelyn has given you guys directions, and it should be a relatively short drive for you guys to reach the edges of the underworld. But as you guys begin to bike along, there's space for you guys to just kind of talk with each other and debrief after everything that
We're all gonna
just happened.
scream over the fucking
Yeah, I
motorcycle.
guess when we have a moment to
If we pull over.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys pull. You know what? That's fair enough. You guys pull over to get a rest and a
We're
break.
not unsafe drivers.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Gosh.
We're so
I was trying to have a meaningful moment, screaming over this fucking.
Wait,
Uh,
can't we use the telepathic link?
Oh, we could. My
We gotta
bad.
camp for lunch at some point.
That's true. And we would need to
Sure.
break because we
Well,
are
that wouldn't be real cool though.
I think Ash would suggest a break at some point because our resources are tapped from the
Yeah,
fights.
we could use a
Mhm.
short rest. That'd be really
Yeah.
cool.
So Ash would at least recommend that. I think the second that we pull over, he is getting his bag out and he goes to make a fire for warmth, realizes we're in hell, and kind of just puts some flammable things on the ground and lets them catch fire.
God.
That's good. I like that. Take an inspiration point. I like that.
As he just kind of sits down, looking at everyone, sort of trying to gauge how everyone else is doing after that reaction, because visibly Ash is not doing well, especially after the Evelyn reaction, but seeing Onimori was doing fine, I suppose. So he's a little shaken. He doesn't know how to interact with everyone right now.
All right. How is everyone doing? He looks at Ash.
How are you all not shaken by what we have learned? It seems like a lot of you have walked away from this fairly clean. I don't understand that.
Well, believe me, Ash, it's quite a lot, but in the end, at least now we have a clear goal.
Do you not feel, I guess, betrayed or violated? I felt like someone that, well, we knew they had mixed intentions. I at least thought we could have a conversation with, and it was just her still.
Perhaps I'm just used to that kind of thing. I don't... Oh, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm missing a word right now, but I mean to say that, because I understand, it's happened to me before.
Yeah.
We'll note that the purpose part might have been a good help for you, because I'm back. For what reason? I understand that feeling. Go on.
No, that makes it seem like everything we are doing is just playing into her hands. Every action as we go to seek down these titans is just the same thing that she wants us to do. And
maybe I can explain something. At least on my part, when she spoke about living for eons, suddenly she went from something very mysterious and powerful to something very understandable to me. She has lived for so long that the people around her who have spent her lifespan as, at this scale, specs, essentially. They go into her life and they leave just as quickly. And because of disposition, they've become essentially toys and ants to her. And she's lived so long that at some point she begins to see the cycles in history personally. You can read about them, but it's not quite the same as experiencing it. And she's hit some point where life has become boring and there's nothing exciting to her anymore. Just why she feels the need to go along with game shows. It's why she likes the Red Menace, because he's at least spontaneous enough to almost bring interest into her life.
I'm not sure if understanding her is what's the problem for
She wants to die.
Are you empathizing with her?
Yes, Ash.
You watch as like Ash like pushes himself up and sort of like walks away for a moment, just seemingly really trying to grasp his way around his words before just
How? Where can you be in this second life that after everything that she has done, that you have seen her do, can you empathize? What have you experienced? I know you said you had lived through terrible things during your age, but where can you be that you are understanding of her?
I didn't die, Ash. Sorry. My house is being hit by lightning.
Oop.
I
lived through the end of a long war, through the Reconstruction period, into a time where another war was beginning, and there was a time after that where I simply thought I died at one point and realized I hadn't, and Wyatt had passed and now we're here. But I lived long enough to where I know it's not exactly the same as her, but can understand the logical end to what I experienced. That you need to understand your enemy to defeat them.
Fucking Sun Tzu. Fucking.
What?
Oh no, just hey, Sun Tzu. I was forced to read it. I think the problem at hand is not how Ash feels about her motivations, is how he feels about our motivations, right?
I suppose.
What would you be doing if waking up again in this era? Like if we were in the same situation but you had no relation to her?
I would have gone home. I would have tried to find anything that remains of my civilization, my family.
And then, when you saw the state of the world, what would you do?
I would try and help in any way that I could.
How is that different from what you're doing now?
The things that she has said, I try to not listen into what she has said, as I know her honeyed words are laced with poisons. I cannot help but agree with some of the things that she says.
About how there will always be people like her?
There will always be someone looking to cause strife, sure, but my confidence that I could do something in the beginning, that we had strength, was because we were a party of supposedly legendary folks who had conquered many trials and tribulations, and Now, as we have gone on, I feel like she has thrust that title upon us, and we are no heroes to our times.
Well, Ash, we know she wishes to die, and this whole thing has been, put it bluntly, a game to vet us. See if we're capable of such a deed. I'm sure she's tried this in the past in some other form. She's too powerful. Maybe we can hold hope in the idea that she picked us, because maybe the hero title doesn't fix, but for some reason she believes that our combination of skills can do the deed.
I think Ash he's struggling with something, and I think after trying to find some of his words, just goes,
Our combination of skills. I have realized that through this challenge, I do not know what you're all. When she spoke at the end and asked us why we should keep going, I had realized that it was the first time I had clearly heard, realistically, our motivations for going forward, and that some of them do not align. And I have realized that while I despise a good amount of the things that she has said, she is right in that I feel like we have traveled now for months, and I am not sure I know who we are, who you are.
I would say more past due for a laying plain of things.
There's just so many secrets that we've kept, and it has been disastrous every time. And I am the first one to admit that I have been not great about openly sharing things. It feels like we are lacking trust.
Ash takes a breath, and he looks over at Elena and goes,
Elena, I want to apologize for how I acted during the contest. That I was distracted and I had explained it to you, but there is... I had felt like there are certain things we have all kept very close to our chest and have not let each other in. I am no different, and I feel like doing this has not fostered a group of trust. And I don't know where to go from here, I suppose. We need to be able to trust each other.
Well, let's start somewhere. I've told you about my curse, and frankly, I'm surprised and very glad for the amount of trust you've put into me. I know it's been a bit traumatizing, but frankly, I didn't expect you to be so kind to me after.
You had said that your curse was... You acquired... How did you acquire your curse?
Alright, guess I'll tell a story. As the fire begins and everyone gathers around, it looks like, yep, both of you are saying...
episode.
I would not go... Everyone's saying I would not go first, but I think Onimori would go first, so I'll go ahead and start setting the scene. Well, I joined the war when I was quite young. My father was a samurai, and I fought for a local warlord for only a few months before we ended up battling over his army. And that battle was a loss, and our warlord's army, you know, when you're taken over in war, your decisions are join the other army or die. But in that battle, I fought one of her generals. And the general was already injured when he battled me, but he fought me to within an inch of my life. And in hindsight, the way he behaved in battle was similar to how I behave in battle now, and I'm not sure what happened because I passed out and woke up elsewhere after the fight, but whatever he had, I then had. He died, and turns out that General was Oiwa's eldest son, and from that point on, it was a piece of information that she held over my head.
Is that why she sought you out? Because you had killed her son?
Frankly, I'm not sure she ever really cared about him, necessarily. It was more that whatever he had, I gained. She valued whatever that curse was, because it made her army powerful. And she was irate that I had removed it from her son, someone who I assumed she had absolute control over with no issues whatsoever, because childhood, I suppose. And the rest is history. I'm not sure what she did to do that to her son. I don't know if I'll ever know.
And then I remember the marks when you awoke. How did, I suppose, this time around, were you taken out of commission? Were you fighting for her?
Which instance are you referring to?
Yeah, when you died, like
like when we thought he died?
Yeah. When we thought he died.
No, the war was over. Oiwa was dead at that point, long dead. That become an issue after the war. Oiwa, I didn't kill her. It's my greatest regret. She ended up, like many other disposed warlords, becoming lesser members of the local government, and she made a situation that was quite hostile to some people in the local land, and there would often be riots around where I worked, and to keep my family safe, I would, not dangerously, it wasn't like I was in the war, I would defend the area from these people, and I I don't know what happened. Honestly, it was quite mundane. It wasn't anything unusual. I just very suddenly felt ill and fell, and that's all I remember.
I see. Well,
It wasn't even anything that strong. Like, guns had been invented quite some time ago, and someone brought a bow. It's been shot at by arrows.
thank you. Onimori, you say that you had lived for a while in your fight. How long were you alive for?
I believe it was a little over 100 years.
I see.
Hmm.
That's...
Stopped keeping track, but roughly speaking.
I have an actual question. Not in character. Do we know our timeline yet? At all? Like, relatively?
I think we kind of sorted out like the relative amount of years,
been
but I
written
don't
down.
remember where we put that.
Would Onimori have known of Cielo at that point or anything?
That's a good question.
That's why. Sorry, that's why I wasn't asked.
Yes, I think near the end, right?
Near the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can bring that up. I'll just
Mhm.
say if that's good with you.
Yeah.
And also Shibam?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah, actually at the time, Minayama didn't get a lot of outside news. They're quite closed off. I'd actually heard of Cielo coming into power.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess I'd been thinking of our eras as fairly separated.
Well, when you're alive, 3 lifetimes,
That does change
separation
things.
begins to shrink.
Yes.
Onimori, do you remember Cielo being like a new established country, or kind of still established, but like just kind of making itself known? Or sorry, I'm trying to
What's your
figure out.
timeline say?
What does your timeline say? Actually,
Yeah, I think
heard
also go ahead.
years.
You can roll me a history check, Onimori, because I think it's
Sure.
one of those things. There's nothing big you probably would have heard about Cielo in terms of your like local news or anything like that. I will say I'll give you for free. Is that
there were
like
freaks with wings. That's all you know.
Yeah, no.
They all got wings over there.
It's gonna be a high history check to get like anything of real note, but like how about this? I'll just give you this for free though. Is that like they weren't like at least near the end of your life. 17.
17.
Yeah. I'll at least give you this. With the 17, they were not actively trying to invade Minoyama yet. It was probably like would have happened like the first starts of like the talks of invasion would have started to happen like probably like a little bit after your death.
Yeah, it's still would
Onimori and I
have
were
been
not
like a
crossed.
couple. Unless you want to make Onimori older, it would have been a couple 100 years still
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
until the campaign started.
So yeah, so Elena and Onimori probably would not have. We were not in the same timeline at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my era, like if we're talking history, is like 1400s to 1600s.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I just want to. I'm trying to
Yeah, no,
figure
that's
out
a
where
good
we're at.
question. To that, I think Onimori says, I mean, like Minayama, it sounded like had been around for quite some time, but it wasn't colonializing like it is now.
Okay.
It wasn't anything very in depth. It was more, oh look, there's another country.
Okay.
All right, back to what we're doing.
Hmm.
I think they were trying to sell us olives or something. I don't know what the fuck does Spain sell. They're trying to sell us ham.
Nope, olive now.
Ham.
Canon, sorry.
Olives. It's olives.
Yes,
Seattle's
no.
really known for the
They're
olives.
selling us that dried ham that Spain has.
Iberico?
Oh,
some
ew.
steamed ham.
What?
That's
Some
Spain
steamed hams, yeah.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
I don't want this kid in Puerto Rico. It's all olives and
It's like the
steamed ham.
most mundane shit.
Ellie has the power to canonize
No.
so much right now.
I can do anything. No one can stop me.
God.
No.
But yes, sorry, go ahead.
There's your information, Elena.
I think Ash just.
And so that is why you. When you say you understand how she feels. Did you also wish for some sort of end to what you had gone through?
Of course. Everyone I knew and loved was dead. Except my wife. But everyone else.
How did she manage to live? I suppose I do not know much about her.
I might have to preface this with this was her idea. But she requested that I gave her my curse. So I did.
Sorry, Elena didn't say that. That was me.
Oh.
Oh,
We figured out some things about it. And had a bit of a theory about one way it could be given to another person without them dying, and it took her years to convince me, but she insisted that it's what she wanted. She's more of a creature of habit than I am. For me, everything became very mundane and the same day to day, but she loves that. She is quite a rock in their community and keeps everything stable. She didn't want that to change. She didn't like the idea of aging and having to hand off ownership of her business. And she convinced me, and she's proven it since, that she could handle the side effects.
it seems like I was too quick to judge your understanding of Evelyn's plight.
I wouldn't expect you to understand that blindly.
I think the things that she lacks, though, is what kept, it sounds like, your life happy. I do not believe that she has that.
When I look at her, I am only grateful that I have only lived long enough to mourn, and not long enough to forget and stop caring.
How old do you live for again?
A little over 100 years.
Hmm.
Give or take. 120, 50, depending on what the DM says after the session.
But yeah, we'll have to check our calendars.
It could be a little bit longer, we don't know.
I see.
But the day I received the curse, I stopped aging. I didn't notice it until towards the end of the war when my battalion looked 5, 10 years older than me, and I didn't.
That's...
Do you know if other people, not just you and your wife, are also vampires? Like, have you met other ones?
Did you say vampires?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure if is a vampire. I know you've explained that to me, but I don't know.
Okay,
what that is.
well, whatever your
I-
condition
I
is,
don't,
I guess.
I don't think so. I've never met anyone else.
Okay, so there's not like an AA group meeting about, existing for forever or anything. Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I don't think that's something many people experience, and they shouldn't. I think we're built for that. I've always believed there's a reason that people eventually die. And Evelyn is proof of that.
Well, thank you for sharing. I will admit that I did not understand your motivations and truly where you came from when you speak of the things that you had gone through.
Well, that is my explanation, rightfully earned. Well, so there is some other stuff troubling me, but I don't want to hog all of our time here. Maybe I'll condense it. Come back to me.
Oh, I suppose. I guess, Dea, I know a lot of your history has been laid out to bear in recent days, but I suppose, is there anything that we don't know that we should?
I mean, it really is only been a fraction of it. I had not always had visions. The ones I had at the beginning, they were real. I had been brought to Thermyrus after thwarting the kidnapping of a noblewoman. And things were normal. They were regaled, but after some time, they stopped out of nowhere. After some time, things got quite intense. How things worked in Thermyrus, it wasn't you as a person that held value, it was what you could provide. And when you were no longer useful, you were dealt with. And it was made clear I would not be aided. So, I absorbed as much knowledge as I could. And I made my own visions I presented to the Emperor and the rest of the Empire. Theophratus, a master of botany and horticulture. He was a good guide for how to grow things and agriculture in general. Hypatia, a scholar of mathematics so great. Astronomy, a teacher. I used her for public education and for helping people learn. Solon, a lawmaker. Rules and regulations and keeping things in balance. Hippocrates, master of medicine, helped guide me in public health and keeping people from just getting horrible diseases. Daedalus, the great inventor and architect. And she's like fiddling with her armor as she's mentioning him. I used him for references for infrastructure and civil engineering. Spacia, a great philosopher and conversationalist. She was a good reference for politics and diplomacy. Xenophon, trade, labor markets, and economics. Keeping budgets in check, you know? Leonidas, war general and the first king of the empire. National defense and military tactics. Keep our borders safe. Herodotus, the father of history himself. I used him as a reference point for every past event I could for keeping things as accurate as I could. That was the real power that I wielded, not my magic. The only stuff that really mattered. And that and what I got out of different areas of the Empire. That's what I used to try to keep the peace. I had, at one point, surprisingly, had people beside me, working with me to get information from the outside. The man that Evelyn had, Solanos, he was the first person that I had befriended. And things were good for some time. Until, since I had been at Thermyrus, I have not been safe. I have been constantly had my life trying to be taken from me. And it was discovered by accident that I thought he was the one behind it. Him and everyone else. So that's when I was done. I thought the only way to protect myself was to become awful and mean and to try to keep people away. I never hated any of you. I just wanted you to leave me alone. That was it. And then, now, only once I have died and been brought back, that is when I've realized, or was told by Nicoletta, that she had been pulling his puppet strings the whole time. And I had just been playing in her hand since the very beginning. Sorry if you heard my cat there. Nutmeg was kind of loud. Because I just see her out of the corner of my eye, and she just goes,
That's
"Meow,"
watermelon.
and I'm like,
Yeah, that's Watermelon coming up to join us.
she is not as big as Watermelon, let me tell you.
In my heart, she is. Leave me alone.
No, Nutmeg is the pomegranate. What do you mean? You know,
Yes, pomegranate
she's-
will be nuzzling up to your side as you speak.
So that is why you had attempted to keep yourself distant.
I had no other options. I had no one else cared. It just didn't matter, so I did what I could.
And
If I had failed, honestly, you might have met me at a much younger age, honestly.
And now I suppose coming back and seeing her again, that betrayal and lack of trust I assume those feelings made things complicated. How... In the times that we have seen her, she has struck a deep fear from what I can see. This doesn't seem like a puppet master, but someone who was directly involved.
Nicoletta, even from our time, her influence, everything she had at her disposal. She was enmeshed deep in the heart of the Empire. Everything, every single step, from pages to high-ranking magistrates. It felt like she's everywhere. It has been everywhere.
And so now... being back and seeing that she is the dominant force is...
All I want is to rid the world of her. Everything that she has done, I cannot think of a single good thing she has brought upon this earth. The people do not know it. Now we saw she has been poisoning them. They were plagued with those worms. She was ready to do whatever to better herself and only herself. That will not stop.
I see. The moment that we found you, when you were taken away, when we swam out to find you. It seemed personal. This didn't seem like removing a pardon from the board.
She has always disliked me. I cannot put a finger on what exactly it does, but she has had it out for me, it seems, for some time. My only guess is that my presence, what I did, was enough to shake her. She would not have been so ruthless had she not thought I could challenge her.
Perhaps your decisions based on actual, I suppose, science and logic, as it sounds, maybe didn't mesh well with a more manipulative hand.
All I've ever wanted was to make the world a little less awful. There's plenty of terribleness out there. At least being in Thermyrus, I had the chance to have that kind of influence. And if she thought that would disrupt whatever she had, I suppose it's a bit of cowardice in her own.
Well, I know I have said it before, and well, maybe not as directly, but I do like this Dea. The one that wants to see the world in a better place. To stop tyranny. I am glad that she is here with us.
It's at least the one thing that I know I am sure of. I've had the mask for so long. It does feel a bit difficult to really know who I am besides that. But at least that one thing, I am more than fine on using as a good base. A good beginning, I hope.
It was difficult to trust you at first.
It was the point. The goal
On purpose. But
yes.
now, I know when we were insert location here, and we had that discussion as a group. We said we'd give you another try, but we'd need to see progress from you before we could actually trust you, and I think now we've seen progress. I'm proud.
I think we've seen a whole new Dea.
I think you see... Oh, sorry. Like, the emotion... What's the word? Of... I think positivity is the only real way to word it.
She
And
smiles for the first
confusion?
time ever.
Oh, and I don't think that, but it's like... being happy about it, but not knowing how to really accept it from not experiencing this before.
Interesting. I mean it.
I'll have to take your word for it. I'm not the best judge I have found.
Anymore, he just shrugs, like, well, take it or leave it, you don't have to, like, say anything about it.
I suppose it would feel unfair to not offer, but I know a lot of my history has been laid bare. I feel bad for asking everyone to share about themselves and not at least offer for myself, but a lot of my past is now well known. I suppose I would be willing to fill in any blanks if people would want, but I don't know.
Kind of have a weird question, Ash. So like, She's like struggling, trying to figure out how to say this without sounding so incredibly rude.
Oh boy.
Um, when Maple, kind of went, and your blood kind of turned icky.
Yes.
Just why are you drinking it? Like, that's the one thing I'm like really trying to put my head around. Like, only Mori I can kind of understand. Like, he has to, drink blood as like a life essence of other people. I use my own blood to like make like physical things, but you have to like drink your
Elena being hypocritical, he can't drink his own blood for fun.
I mean, you do you. I am trying to understand it because it seems like you throw it up a lot afterward, and it doesn't
There's something
seem
mechanically for
healthy.
it.
That...
To be fair, you're both equally, not equally. Ash's a little more disgusting.
I understand. No, the whole blood thing is really gross. I get it. I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry.
No, that is a fair question. My blood was not always a thing that I had relied on. I don't know if I have shared this with you before, but when I found Maple, at the same time I found her mother, who she had been struck down. And I, for lack of a better term, bathed in her blood.
That's sick.
It was
Like-
Is there a reason for that?
I was gonna say, did you have to, or did is it a natural thing? I don't know too much about dragons. I guess I just
the
continue. Sorry.
No, it is fair. The bond that a great worm has with their kin is magical, less instinctual. They pass on a part of their essence. They are connected. And with Maple's mother dying, that link would be severed. She gave that task, that responsibility to me, infused that magic into my blood, so that way Maple could live. I, of course, raised and hatched Maple, but to say that she is my daughter is no understatement. So when that magic went away, it was like losing a part of my own soul and a child at the same time. My magic, the way that I had used it was all dependent on my connection with Maple, the things that we had done. And without that focus, it was useless. So on our ride here, I sought to study how to use it again. It still had its abilities. I just needed to draw them out. Although Without that natural link, the side effects have been more severe than perhaps they were before. I apologize if it has caused you any discomfort.
You've been figuring this all out on your own?
There is no one else I can turn to. The great worms are spread thin, and even if I am to believe Cut that some of them still live, we have not encountered any. We were ostracized from others of the dragon clans, even though we sought to do our best. There is no set of rules for what I had done.
Well, maybe not a teacher, but going forward, I'm sure any one of us would want to at least be willing to be a sounding board for ideas. In the interest of increasing trust between us all, of course.
Yes,
We don't want you to go through that alone.
I suppose I should be more forthright with my techniques now.
And, well, now we know. That's the biggest first step.
It has been just painful to discuss. The abilities were so closely tied to who I was that when I lost them and I lost Maple, I didn't know who I was anymore. Not really.
I understand. And it's easy when you're mourning to withdraw. Hello, Amelia.
Oh my god.
Little Fungus, is that you?
Little Fungus acting up.
And I think you're right when you say, Ash, we need to increase, or even Evelyn, as much as I hate to admit that she's right on anything, we need to work on trusting each other, because it's so easy to do that when we consider each other a group of strangers. It needs to change.
Yes, I hope that explains what I had meant the other hour, day, time is strange.
I don't blame you, but let's...
I was... Elena, you had bounced back so quickly from your loss of magic and had your abilities again. And I suppose I had, with everything I had gone through, I had felt bad about not being able to help you when you were without them. Because I had thought that if I could not help you who was going through something similar, then I had no hope of finding a future for myself and my abilities. And that was unfair to put on you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We all kind of take this in stride differently. I don't hate you. Any of you.
Can you repeat that? Muley was jumping on top of my computer.
I don't hate any of you.
Oh,
Me neither. The Red Menace, I feel like you've always been an open book.
Yeah.
there
For me to
is.
ask you if that's a facade or not would just be silly.
Ash kind of wipes away
Oh, no.
some tears that were kind of forming and everything.
I suppose I do have a question for you, the Red Menace.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You have danced around it a bit, but your powers and their origins. You have three
voices.
people living in your mind, and it has never really been explained to us.
Oh, I didn't really understand it until like yesterday. I think yesterday.
Yesterday,
So you
What?
see this. Yeah, yesterday.
everyone
So
leans
see,
forward.
He materializes the Vajra. See this here. This is where the three other guys' souls are. They're hanging out.
They are
Do
in
you
the
know if that's a
blade.
devil's weapon?
So apparently this is. I mean, yeah, I was about to explain that to
Oh,
you.
shoot. No. Okay, go ahead.
So,
There's all this stuff about souls happening, and
yeah,
it makes.
yeah, no, yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So
Go on. Don't let me take
Evelyn
your
put this in
thunder.
the world to see. All right. So you see this sword, Evelyn put it in the world. So it attracts people that want to challenge the gods to a fight, and it found the other people, and then it found the original Red Menace, and then it found me, and that's the story now.
This was
That makes sense.
your weapon was crafted by Evelyn.
Yeah.
This
I'm-
does help your theory hold water. The one that Evelyn perhaps could have tried this whole song and dance previously.
That would something to attract brave and powerful heroes to her, to try to kill her, but ultimately fail. And then I suppose when
It changes nothing.
no, but it makes sense. Do you think when they died fighting her that
Yeah.
that's when the sword took their souls?
Oh, they didn't die fighting her. They all got killed by Cielo.
They didn't even get to her.
Mm.
And then the soul,
No.
the sword took their souls, right?
Yep. Stuck in there.
Does that frighten you?
They seem nice enough. I mean, sounds like a party. And then I get to come back later to see whoever comes after me.
Do you think that was also another instance of her collecting people? Speculating.
I mean, sure. I mean, from what she explained to me, she made it so eventually the user of this fights the gods and creates enough power imbalance there so she can take over there. That's alright.
Oh, because does the sword become more powerful with each one? Eventually there'll be
I
a
don't think so. Well, also the voices, they say they figure out how to make popcorn in there. That's very important. They wanted me to say that.
And that's a satisfactory afterlife for you, I suppose.
I mean, what else is there? Do you remember
There's-
an afterlife?
I haven't died.
Do any of you remember an afterlife?
No, but I remember I think I was really drunk, but I remember talking to the Rolling Mountain and he liked chocolate milk too on top of popcorn. So I thought that was important.
Right? That's a great
Oh,
question.
yeah, that is...
DM, do we remember the afterlife?
Yeah, do we?
No, none of you actually. Very specifically, you guys have no memories of a proper afterlife.
Okay.
Hmm.
I have no memories, period.
Damn. Cut off the sentence too early.
No surprise for you.
Yeah,
How
so
long have they been
as
dead?
I
on the
see it,
sword? No, go ahead.
oh no, as I see it, I either die and it's over, which, you know, good, that's an end, or I die and go to the sword, which I can watch what happens after me,
Did
and
the
eventually
sword
the sword got destroyed. Oh, go on.
did the sword always be in the Dusk Keep or like the surrounding area of the Dusk Keep, or has it been to like other places?
I
Like the
think
other
it
people?
I mean, the three other guys are from the Dusk Keep, but
Oh, okay.
before that, I don't know.
Okay. I was just curious, like why
No, yeah,
why
that's a
would
fair
Evelyn
question.
drop it into the Dusk Keep of all places?
I
like
mean, I
like,
mean, considering the Dusk Keep is constantly under attack, it would make sense
oh well, like
if you would
I mean
grab
that does
that.
no, that does make sense, but like just the timing, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, continue. That was a thought.
Oh no, that was it. Yeah, I die, I go to the sword, or I don't. Wait, do you guys remember if I went in there? Guys, he
Uh,
hits his head.
Oh,
Half of his eyes.
The voices pipe up and they kind of go, well, normally it's kind of a little bit of like a delay, and like we kind of figured like, oh, you know, like he'll show up eventually, right? And like never actually really ended up happening. So
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, oh, yeah, that's
mean,
weird.
Do you think it's?
I mean, I mean, I was only dead for like 25-ish years, so you know, is that enough? Did you guys show up before that?
Yeah, as you can see, as all three of them begin to start like discussing like amongst themselves, just kind of like, okay, so like what the year, like they colleagues start like swapping dates, and like it takes only the registered magistrate is the only person able to actually do like the math correctly, as he finally says, okay, I think yeah, no, it took us a little bit over that time to actually be in the sword. But then again, you know, when we all kind of started hearing the voices and everything like that, I mean, it took us a while to kind of figure out, you know, it was actually happening. So, I mean, none of us remember like an exact date for, like, hey, we're in the sword and sentient now. It's just kind of. It's hard to explain, but it's just a smooth process of it was just kind of there, you know. But
I mean, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I mean, time is probably non-linear for every other being that exists other than us, because it's goop, it's perception. So if you lost your body, the perception is gone.
Do you wonder about something like what happened to Evelyn happening to you if the sword doesn't get destroyed?
No, I've never thought about that. I
Used
mean,
to-
if we kill Evelyn, she's dead, and maybe the sword loses its power, and maybe these guys are free to go.
Well, maybe you have another mission.
Nah.
I mean, we're good either way, right? Like, either we get to do more badass shit, or we move on, I guess.
Yeah, it's in the natural end of things. It has to. You guys, and
I'd say lucky-ish because I don't know if you guys get to watch other stuff. Anyway, I think we're getting out of topic. What? You guys have any other questions?
I actually have 2 more questions. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
One, do all of them remember how they died? Like specifically? Like if it wasn't Evelyn, it was something else, right?
I'm
Sure. Okay, I think there's a document somewhere.
There was
that
a
I can look.
no. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
I'm just imagining.
What's the other question in the
I'm
meantime?
imagining the Rolling Mountain opening a Rolodex. Like, give me a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold
those-
on.
they
They're
look
exactly
up in
please
the
pull up their
archives.
glasses, just like.
Yeah, what do you look up in the archives? What's the other question?
The other question is, does the Vadra change like how it looks based on the different person? So like the red menace before you, did it look the same as it does now when you're holding it, or did it look different? Did you have different forms, or is it like just one and done? Like everybody had the same looking sword kind of thing?
Oh, for the
Any
red
alteration?
menace, for the red menace specific, I'm pretty sure it looked the same
Okay.
because I remember seeing that with him. For the other 3, I have no idea. Guys.
You could ask them, yes.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
asking really
I'm
big
asking the
questions. I'm so
guys.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. What was the question again? I was pulling up the.
You should
Did
make
the
some sort of
sword
sign when you're
change?
talking to them.
Did the sword change its forms with everybody else? Like the red, like this red menace and the previous red menace are the same. They look the same, but like before the previous red menace, like the regicide magistrate and all them. God damn it! That's not the right. The other-
Regicide
Poison.
Magister.
Yeah.
The
Register
register.
Damn it.
Master.
I'm gonna kill you, Ellie.
The
That's
register
stuck in my
magistrate.
brain. But did they have like different looking swords? Were they more polished? Were they more like did they alternate them? Did they like change it at all? Or was it all the same sword? You know what I mean?
Yeah. As you asked the question, all 3 of them just kind of go like, actually, yeah, I think it did change. As the rolling mountain goes, just like, well, it was all kind of a big lightning thing, but it kind of looked more like an axe. The Reign of Murder mentions like, yeah, and I was like, it was a little bit more just like stabby and like smaller, I guess. As the regicide magister then goes on to say, yes, and mine was closer to I suppose more of a rapier than a greatsword.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.
As you don't say any of these out loud.
Oh,
Elena's reading his mind, listening in, and not saying it out loud because she forgets she's doing it. She's like, "Oh, I see."
It's like
the red menace and Elena having a
God.
totally different conversation.
Oh, yeah?
than the rest of the group.
God, it's like
with
she-
the class.
It's like having the radio on in the background and just being like, "Yep, and have a conversation with it."
Everybody else hears Dad Rock.
Oh god. But yes, you can relate that to the others, as you also mentioned the idea of the deaths.
Yeah, the depths. You get the files?
Yeah, as the rolling mountain goes on to say, well, after I leveled the palace, there was a number of soldiers that took exception to it, and I think it was I lost count, but I counted to 10 40 times at least before I dropped.
Yeah, that 400 guys just leveled this man after he leveled the
Dang.
castle. It's
That's crazy.
kind of tough. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
The reign of murder goes on to then say, yeah, as for mine, I mean, well, they tried to execute me like a bunch of times, and 3 of them didn't exactly stick, but yeah, the 4th one, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you're gonna get him for me, right, though, bud?
Yeah, of course. So that's the plan.
Yo, was Reign of Murder Rasputin?
Holy fuck.
Oh god. Um, as the regicide magister then goes on to mention, well, as for my case, they cut off most of our supplies of food and water. We stole as much as we could, and we ended up trying to give out as much food, but trying to fight when you're half starved isn't exactly ideal. Even then, I'd like to think the amount of food we stole, it helped at least keep the city afloat.
Guys, the last one was sad. That was sad. Oh man, it's a big bummer.
Oh no.
That's war.
Hey, don't ever say that to me again.
It is what it is.
So you were
Besides,
like a.
you figured out date. Oh, I'm sorry. Last thing, as the red side magister just kind of goes, it is what it is. Besides, you figured out a trip to make sure they don't pull cheap shit like that again, right?
Yeah, I thought you did the food thing.
Did we do it? Was it okay? So was it the Red Menace that did it, or was it the Regicide
It
Magister?
was you. It was the Regicide Magister. I just got it.
Because I also saw the thing, but I also saw like because I remember somewhere there being you were the one who invented it.
Let's go with the Regicide Magister. That's a less.
Guys,
that's
they're arguing
a good
IRL.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
giving
no,
the fucking
it's
replay to the rest of them
confusing.
listening in.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, the identity thing gets a little confused when you share a body. So you go, oh, I did that. Oh no, you did. No.
But yes, no one yet something.
Oh, I was just going to say you seem like a Robin Hood type, I suppose.
Yeah.
The last one.
He was pretty great, I'd say. He's a. Don't tell him I said that. He's kind of a bitch, but you know he means well.
Long sigh in the middle of your head.
Don't tell him I said this. He's a little bit of a bitch as he's in your brain.
I swear, the next time one of those brainworms gets in here, I'm not helping. I'm taking my feet off.
I did want to ask though, I suppose, you said that all the previous wielders of the sword are now within the Vajra, but you said your previous mentor, the other Red Menace, held this blade, but his soul is not in the blade.
Yeah, that's another bummer. Well, when I talked to Evelyn, she said he wasn't strong enough to count. That I was gonna just ignore that and never mention it again, but since we're being open, I guess that's fair to say.
Why do you say that?
All intents and purpose, he's in there. He was a good guy. It's just
I wouldn't take Evelyn's judge of who's worthy of anything as truth.
it's not worthiness, it's strength. And as much as I like the guy, I gotta admit he was exceptional in every emotional intelligence. He was a guy that knew how to care for people, but he wasn't like a hero by the normal
Wasn't the
standard of
devil
the
killing
world.
kind.
He was the what?
The devil killing kind.
No, he was a guy. No, normal guy. And I mean, that's what people should aspire to be. But still, it's not enough for a magic sword, and that's
big bummer. And I'm talking too much about that, and I don't want to do that. So
I mean,
we're moving on. No?
the Red Menace, what I mean to say is that sort of Evelyn made it, then just physical strength has a big part in it, but what determines whether or not you get in there is not. It's her criteria.
And as we've seen, she has a skewed moral judgment.
I mean, yes, considering you told us that the Whirling Mountain perished only after killing 400 men, I think that is the kind of thing she is looking for.
I'd consider
That's
it more of an
fucking cool.
accomplishment to wield it and not be stuck in it.
That.
I mean, you're right. It's just it's a little fun club that I'm kind of bummed that my guy didn't get to make it in.
That's fair.
Onimori nods and. Sorry, did someone say something?
Yeah, Ash said that's fair.
Yeah. Well, to change the subject abruptly. Considering that we may head to Miriyama at some point, I think I should share some information about the place with you all.
Oh, okay.
I thought
I
we
know.
were going to Atlanta next.
It's true, we haven't necessarily discussed Elena.
Yeah.
At
Same
some
kind of
point, I
room.
didn't say next. Just I don't know.
Sometime soon. You.
We can skip me. That's fine.
I
No,
I
I
do
think
not.
she went through it.
It is alright if you do not have much to share, I suppose. None of us can blame you for that.
What?
The amnesia?
I mean,
Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you were talking to
Oh,
Onimori.
yeah,
you're talking about
no,
Elena.
we're talking to you,
No,
Elena.
Elena.
I was really confused for a second. I'm like, what's happening?
yeah, you forgot everything.
I thought you were throwing shade at
Yeah,
Onimori.
so like
You
No.
have
open
much to
book
share
and, like,
anymore.
an erased book. Yeah.
Elena, how's your amnesia been?
I'm kind of slowly remembering things, mostly in dreams. They're not really dreams, they're nightmares. And I just feel like shit every time I wake up.
I'm sorry, that can't be fun.
Ash, you wondered why I snapped back so fast from going through losing my powers. I constantly feel like shit, and I hate having to carry this burden of guilt everywhere I go, and I am constantly trying to hide it from all of you because you all have your own stuff to deal with. And I figured me focusing on keeping you guys alive, well, for the most part, and healing you would work. And I just shove everything down and don't want to tell you anything because it hurts me even more because I already know you're going to hate me as soon as I tell you the truth. So, yeah, that's it.
Is that going well for you, Elena?
No, it's not.
Doesn't look
Daya
like
just
it.
mage hand little fungus away from Ash and drift the cat in the air over to Elena.
Elena,
Elena, I don't know about you, but I've done some terrible things that I know I've mentioned the war, but I was on the wrong side of it for quite a long time.
Been in jail for a year before my death because I had been found out I had been lying.
Yeah, and we might excuse some of what Daya did in the past, but like you've said, like we're frankly changed people now. And maybe I spend a little bit too long trying to atone for what I've done, but I think it's a good motivation for me.
It's
Okay.
I don't think you're the one to give this talk to Elena,
That's fair.
because you're, yeah, the most charitable way. You're biased because you did horrible shit, right? And you want to be a good person now. And
Are you saying that it needs to be
Cons-
someone who hasn't done terrible things to forgive her for her own self-worth?
I'm trying to say some things can't be forgiven.
What makes you say that?
You just have to live with that. What makes me say that? I mean, considering the amount of pain and hurt you've caused, it's only fair you live with some of that.
I know.
Why?
And Elena, I give you a way higher threshold of a pass because you don't remember doing that. You're basically a new person. And every now and then you learn what your other version did.
It is not another version. It is me. And I did that, and it eats me alive every single day. And I know no matter what I do or say or anything, it won't go away. And I try so hard to keep positive and just look to trying to make things better in the future, because past Elena is just that, in the past. She's not needed there. I'm needed here with you guys.
Elena, it is...
As Ash is literally still recovering from the cry he had like 5 minutes ago, he's like,
It is okay for you to sit with and feel that pain. It does not make you a... It is okay to experience that discomfort. The fact that you are uncomfortable with those things means that that is not... If you were who you thought you should be, or who those memories are making you think you are, then I doubt you would be this uncomfortable with experiencing them again in your dreams.
Redmanus, do you think it's helpful for her to sit with that forever?
I'm not here to be helpful to her.
I would argue that you are, as are the rest of us.
And I mean, emotionally, it's... She decides what she does with that. Morally, I'm just appalled by everything. It's not my place to give her forgiveness. I'm not the people she hurt. None of you are.
Then what should she do? Go to them?
Wanted to make sure, as the discussion kind of gets a little heavier, are we all feeling good out of character?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you're good.
And the regimen is something that I had thought of when we were discussing when Evelyn had started to describe how she viewed the world, the things that she had done, the boredom that she was now in. You are right. It is not our place to forgive if we were not involved in it, but I think as we are now, it is how we choose to go forward. And I think holding those things with you, the good and the bad, is what makes you who you are. I don't know that there's any clean answer to absolve any of us from our sins.
No.
But I don't think there is for anyone.
Philosophy from Minayama would argue that when you die, you're weighed by your good and evil. And you should seek to do more good in your life than evil.
I suppose I don't know how likely one afterlife is over another. I suppose it can all be argued till,
We don't have an afterlife. You're just remade after,
Reincarnation?
Yeah, no, I don't know what reality is, and maybe we're about to find out, I don't know. But after your soul's been weighed, you either go to a pit of suffering for a while, or you're remade as a demon, or you are remade as something else. Nice, depending on what you've done.
I think regardless of what awaits us, it is I suppose that's what it is, huh?
As Ash has his own sort of like epiphany in this moment, is just
life is your interactions with the people around you and what you do with your limited time that gives it its meaning. Despite anything that happened before, it's those points moving forward. For all Evelyn spoke of the millennia getting boring, it is because she lacked that aspect of humanity. Those moments moving forward, those interactions, is what makes life worth living.
Well spoken. Thomas, would it be different if Elena remembered?
I don't know.
If she was the same person she was, yeah.
Well, she's the same as she is now, but she remembered.
She was. We learned what Elena was before at some point, right?
Yeah, we know she's a Lhasa Spada.
Yeah.
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 And we've met
Yeah,
one of them.
If she's the same as she was, then yeah.
No, the same as
Would
she
have
is
a
now.
big- What's the same as she is now?
But
She
doesn't
She
have
wouldn't be the
memory.
same as she is now if she would remembered everything from the get-go.
Why? Maybe something else happened.
What? I mean, what if my grandma grew wheels and turned into a car? That's a totally hypothetical different
No,
thing.
what if at some point between then and now, she had some sort of coming to the light and realized and became the person she is now?
You said you have
Now
not
she's-
gotten all of your memories back, correct?
No. Most of it's bad. There's a good inkling that my sisters are alive too, the other Las Espadas, and from what I can remember, they are probably the most terrifying people I've ever met in my entire life. Terrifying. In both ruthlessness and power. It's hard to explain the things that they've done in comparison to my own, which is very bad. But there's like once in a while, one or two like dreams, like actual dreams of. I think I was. It's hard to explain because everything's so fuzzy and it hurts to remember things. But Sage, my husband, he kind of like helped me start to like gain like a moral compass. I know that sounds wrong, but like I was very brainwashed clearly by Cielo. But like the more that he interacted with me, the more I kind of thought for myself, not this mindless soldier who did what she was told. Does that make sense?
I think
Cool.
Ash kind of gets a little bit of like a raised eyebrow and just goes,
You could say that Sage broke you out of how you had been previously. Perhaps got more of a curiosity for the world.
Yeah, kind of. It's really hard to explain. It was a different.
It was
Just
a different
remembering.
time.
It was a different time.
It was a different time.
I think Ash laughs at that. Ash laughs at that because
Oh, no.
all of these motherfuckers who were ancient history, it was a different time.
It was a different time than yours. Okay, you don't get it.
The worst excuse.
I don't know. It was just
weird, and like the more like I'm starting to remember like less of childhood, more of like how like closer to where my age is now, which is I think like 26, 27. I don't know how old I am.
67.
6, 7. No. I'm
Scary.
starting to remember more, not recent, but like more closer to my age. Like I guess the time I died, I'm starting to remember more and more closer to that. But clearly, if I try to remember too hard, it like hurts my brain. So I try not to do that too much. I don't know. Yeah.
It sounds like there are good parts of these memories. Better parts of these memories.
Very, very few, but yes. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to cling on to. You know?
Well, we don't know if people are inherently good or evil, but what I'm saying is that might have happened in Elena's life.
What I said about when Evelyn asked us why we were fighting, I meant it completely. We were not, us as humanoids, humanity is a general term, we were not born evil. And one of my earliest memory dream things, I was 6 years old and I still had like a shyness in my eyes. I still had curiosity about the world, and then all of a sudden La Guerra made me kill a mermaid when I was 6. That was the first ever death I had on my hands. It was either she died or I died. And from then on, it was just a spiral of brainwashing and death and hurt and pain. And that's not an excuse, it's what happened. But I wasn't born evil. And I am striving to do better. I am striving to help and try to redeem what has happened. I know it's not, it's almost an impossible feat. Like I'm just, what's that book? What the book that I read that you gave me there? The one with the guy with the boulder that goes up the thing and that never goes up at the top. That's what I'm doing.
Sisyphus?
Yes, that guy.
Granted that is a punishment he has to endure for all eternity. I wouldn't relate to that a lot. Please go on.
I'm trying. Okay, that's I know I can't be forgiven for every single thing that I have ever done, and like everything that happened in the past was in the past. And you're right, the Red Menace. I haven't personally hurt all of you when I was alive, not that I know of. And the people that I did hurt are gone at this point, I think.
Good chance, yeah.
Good question.
Most of the people you hurt killed, so.
Well, I mean, I know.
Yeah, they were gone when you.
They can't exactly forgive you
They were
anymore.
already gone.
I don't think beyond you weren't like gaslighting people when you're the bad thing you did was that you killed people.
No,
Sorry.
I meant wars in general that she fought in. Like clearly there were lingering fucking things. You fuck off.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I understand what you mean. Okay. Yeah,
they're
those
dead.
people would
Actually,
probably
they're dead. Never mind. Everything I said, fuck it.
Sorry.
Kill you.
Yeah, the point. Sorry.
I'm leaving this call.
I think
Like,
Sorry.
obviously I like you because I'm a human and you're a good person now, and it's fun to be around you, but you know, there's something in the back of my brain that will never click, if you understand. But me personally, I can't do anything to absolve or punish you.
No, I'm not.
That's not what I'm asking here. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
trying to explain
I
my.
understand.
Yeah.
Just
And
saying, yeah. We
yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
it's red Venice, like we got.
I think what
God.
what it comes down to is an amount of trust, like we had been discussing. If we are to work, I suppose, as Evelyn had said, or as you were alluding to, Onimori, all of our capabilities, we are to work cohesively together. Elena, we can take some of that for you. You do not need to keep it to yourself.
There's like a not doubt, that's the wrong word. Hesitation? Like, she gets that you guys can probably. You're right, like, you could probably take on at least some of her burdens, but it's a lot. And it's still that she wants to take care of you guys and not the other way around. It's like a weird, like, I'm the healer. That's my job, is to heal you guys. The other way around, still uncomfy.
Actually, don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, I'm gonna say this is clocked then. I'm gonna say this is clocked then by.
Yeah. Oh
by
yeah,
Ash.
this is one. Yeah, she's not hiding shit.
Elena, if
Yeah.
no one is able to help and maintain you, then how can you be expected to help us?
Damn, you got me. I don't know the answer to that.
You would be pulling from an empty well. You have to take time to fill yourself back up, and that water needs to come from outside the well. It does not have to be all the time. I think we would never get down this road on our new bikes if we all sat here and talked about our trauma from the past. But it is okay to ask for some help with those burdens. You have to be able to rest.
You want to see then?
I do.
Is there a way that I can transfer, like, just snippets of the memories I know to whoever wants to? She's not gonna do this for fucking everyone if they don't want to, clearly, because, like, she wouldn't do that. To them?
Elena pay-per-view.
Like the memories of like
Like her in the arena, like
Like
covered
the
in blood.
arena,
Like,
Yeah.
she killed the mermaid.
oh like
when
the
she met
the
Sage.
dreams, like yeah.
Yeah, like little snippets of the dreams, like probably like not all of the bad, like not all of it, not all, like just like the bad parts, but she would also show Sage and like the good parts.
Yeah, so I guess like literally just like, you know what? Yes, but it's basically in the form of like the images and the narration that like you've had in the dream sequences are what's being beamed into like everyone's brains effectively.
It's like a clip
the
show.
main images they are seeing is like the images that we accompany with all the dream sequences.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Whoever wants to, you don't have to. It's an offer. If you want, I won't, force you.
If it would help us understand.
I would like to, yes.
She looks at Dea.
probably done a lot of things to people that I thought were needed to keep things safe. So I understand.
She looks at the okay. She looks at the Red Menace, a little more nervous to show him.
I think it's best if you don't show me the things you did.
Okay, that's okay. I will not. All of you get beamed on all this horrific shit that has been going on in her dreams.
Sick. Cool.
Sorry,
Neat.
guys. Now you're stuck with this too.
I'm gonna roll some.
I think not only do you guys get those like clips and shit, but like without her knowing, it's like all of these emotions that she's feeling about it, like all of this anxiety and the fear and the overwhelming, like it's like an ocean of guilt that is continuously washing over her no matter what. Like she cannot get rid of it. A little bit of anger too. Not at any of you or any of the people it happened to. It's about herself.
Sure. Ooh. I think
Oh god, what's the roll for?
I was trying to gauge kind of what I feel like Ash's headspace is. I think viewing all of that. I mean, if Ash feels how you felt, is it, you said you're translating emotions, is it how Elena currently feels about these past memories?
Currently.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think past Elena was weird. She didn't have the same emotional range as she does now. I don't think she emotionally could withstand any like a vast range of emotion at all until she met Sage, and then it started to like, oh hey, maybe emotions are okay. And then yeah, but for right now, it's the emotion she's feeling currently.
It is current Elena. Okay. I think obviously there's a wave that hits. I will say for Ash at least, there is a wave that hits. Ash has been very openly vulnerable the past like hour or so, and so like any barriers that Ash has put up before to try to be more stoic, not the case. So I will say probably openly you can see as like Ash like goes like through these memories, there is definitely moments of Ash being like either like squeamish or like not squeamish, but like shocked by like something that has happened. I would say the shock, the thing I was trying to say is if he could mask that shock or like how it hits him. He cannot.
Yeah.
I think what you don't see is you don't see any disgust. I guess I don't know how everyone else reacts.
Sad. Onimori just looks sad.
I am genuinely surprised you managed to become, what is a good way to word it, sane again, or have a sort of balance in your life. I honestly can somewhat relate in a sense. I did not have a person to teach me such emotions, but I learned how to interact with people through my books. They are my knowledge, every bit. It's why... Oh, even the... I told you, Lynn, I'd like reading them for the plot. Everything is information.
I think a tiny smile kind of breaks through
on Elena's face. Not for that reason, but for a different reason. You know, do you guys realize you are my balance, in a sense? The way that I'm acting now is because I've learned it from you guys. You're the first people I've met. You're the first people I remember. You're the first family I've had. Like, I would not be nearly as optimistic if the Red Menace wasn't around doing some sick tricks on, like, the bike and the Monstar. You know? And I wouldn't be nearly as... Does it? Oh, okay. No, that was sick. I wouldn't be nearly as stoic in the face of pressure if it wasn't for Onimori. I would not be nearly as interested in learning or books or anything to do with magic if it wasn't for you, Dea. And I would not be nearly as kind if I did not meet Ash or Maple. You guys are the reason I am like this today. And I could not be more thankful to have you guys as my family. And now I feel embarrassed.
I appreciate it, Elena. I said the same for myself.
All right, I gotta do one more check. I'm gonna make an insight check for Ash.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah, I gotta. Okay, Ash.
Oh.
That's really high. Ash is sitting here. It is not a malicious insight check in a sense. Like, that was the most heartwarming thing. And
That was very cute.
you can see Ash react in a way where he is like, I want to hug Elena. And he is like, we were having a very nice moment. Fuck off, Shubham. We're having a very heartwarming moment. People were like very tense in some aspects, and Ash is like, I don't know if I can go in for a hug right now. I don't know. I don't know. He's like, you can. I will say, Ash very vulnerable. You can see he's kind of just staring at Elena like, I want to hug Elena. That was so nice.
So
You see, like-
tearing up.
Yeah, he's like tearing up. He's like, that was the nicest thing.
You see, she's like crisscross
start to
applesauce, but
rise.
little fungus is on her lap. But she like notices, and she pulls up her hands and her wings like open, like okay.
Yeah.
Ash
will just come in for a hug. Ash is like actor. I think Ash is like. I think Ash is probably like. I think Ash is not like sobbing, but I think Ash is probably like tearing up because that is really like seeing the pain that Elena has been through and Elena being like, you're the people that have made me not bad. Like that. Yeah,
Damn.
that breaks him.
Y'all understand how long I've been holding on to this shit that I've been learning from you guys since day one of this fucking campaign? Why do you think she is like this?
The mic peak made that funny.
She just like pats his back, like rubbing his back, like it's okay, it's all good. We're is trusting, yay.
He laughs at that.
She like looks to Onimori and the Red Menace, like she knows Dea's not gonna go in for a hug, but she'll look to the other two like, group hug, maybe?
He like pats the air by her shoulder. He's got a little bit of a smile. It's not exactly the touchy-feely kind.
She just gets
most
stabbed
H-
by the Red Menace's horn.
That's the most HR safe hug.
Yeah.
No, Remus goes in for the hug, tries to lift them up, but
Hell
fails,
yeah.
so he just pretends he didn't.
Yeah. Can I lift them up? Wait, can I lift them up?
My god, do it.
Probably.
I'm looking
for it.
Yeah.
That group.
I will
She's
give you my
strong.
ball for this. I will give you my ball for this.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah, roll hooks.
What the
It's
fuck?
so-
Hold on.
Let's
It's
do it.
so
Fucking
worth
stunt
it.
on.
It's
What is it? Athletics?
Yeah, you have a good one in this, right? Surely.
I got a plus
At least-
3.
you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Incredible. I think you hear. Ooh,
You hear your spines crack a little bit.
Oh,
Lord.
I've been realigned.
Therapeutica, like chiropractors.
Is that some science or doctor I'm unaware of?
Never mind. This hasn't been invented yet. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
these are.
It's not the science. It's not. Let me tell you.
Oh, okay.
She sets him down slowly.
Yeah. I think you set Ash and the Red Menace down, and Ash just goes,
Thank you, Elena, for sharing.
You. Okay. I was like, you don't have to thank me for what I showed you. Right? Really, it's not a good thing to thank you. Thank me for.
Thank you for being willing to help us carry some of your burden.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that. Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember if I asked this in character at any point, so I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Sorry.
And then if you don't mind me asking, when you ran into Oiwa at the bathhouse, what did she say?
I don't
Quick
remember.
recall.
I Izzy don't fucking remember. I'm not gonna lie.
Something
about...
Onimori's dangerous.
Yes. She warned me about you. She was impressed that I managed to stay up after she tried to kick my ass. That she tasked me for keeping Tsubaki safe, like giving me permission. I was weird. I don't know. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know you, lady.
Keeping Tsubaki safe.
Yeah, I don't know, but and then did she mention about the other Las Espadas? I can't remember. I thought she did.
She mentioned that she had knowledge of them, and like she knew that you were one, I believe. But
oh, okay. She knew I was a Las Espada, so that's bad.
Well,
I think.
I know who she's been working with now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well,
I think that's it.
Yeah, and judging by how you're talking to me now, I suppose you shouldn't say anything too bad about me.
No.
Which
I'm not gonna
I was
lie.
gonna say I would tell you everything.
No!
She's going to weaponize everything I've ever done against me.
I think I called you old or something.
She should, if you...
There was a lot of trying to weaponize everything Onimori has done wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what I said. I'm so sorry.
Okay, maybe
this is me, Izzy.
Do we want to put a bookmark in this conversation?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll re-listen to what I fucking said because I don't remember a goddamn thing.
I honestly don't remember her being too specific, but I also know it's getting a little bit late, so up to you guys. I don't think it'll take too long, but it might be like kind of bomb-y.
We can retcon it in next time, just at the beginning of
what I'm about to say.
Oh,
go for it.
Go for it. It's fine.
Okay. I don't think she said too specific. Not to ruin the mood, but usually I don't tell this to people who aren't needing the information for a very specific reason, but hello, Amelia.
That's Little Fungus.
At home, I help a group of demons.
Huh?
And see, it sounds bad, but they're not bad people. In Minayama, and I'm assuming everywhere else, though I haven't seen it, demons and possession are quite common. It's something that's formed a lot out of our beliefs. Like if you've done bad things in a past life, after you go to the suffering pit, you're brought back as a demon. And your memories and who you are and your identity and everything, that's scrubbed when you die, so it simply is the existence of the next person. But regardless, in Minayama, those people are painted in a very, very bad light, and like myself, Juliet, stop! Holy shit! Like myself, they're predisposed to do things that are destructive and evil, I suppose. And my job pertains to helping them and working with them to provide a way to live without causing that destruction. It's... Do not jump up there!
Little fungus is
I'm
getting
gonna
on Mari's
go
bike.
put Maria out of this room.
Yeah, little fungus is. I'm gonna do a wheelie.
I have a question. Did all of us get different colored bikes, or are they all the same?
Different colored bikes,
Could we
yeah.
Could we customize it?
We're
Oh my
Power
God.
Rangers.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, you actually all know what color your bike is. Let's be very clear.
Red.
I got the blue bike.
So I can't say that we haven't hurt people, and that there isn't the alternative of simply killing them, but I think there's merit in it. Of course, that's not what Oiwa will say, so I figured I'd get to it first.
I see.
Does the this is out of character. Does the Demon Guard manga, does it say that they're yokai at all? Or no?
I feel like the
think
translation's shitty enough that it just calls them demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that's what I've been doing in the blurbs.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wasn't sure, that's why I wanted to ask.
It just has him slaughtering them in the manga.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Onimori, I actively sought to help a persecuted species attempt to reclaim their own freedom. I have no hatred or ill will towards you for helping people, creatures in a poor situation.
It's a mutual thing. And most of those people, myself included, before we find each other, we've done things that a lot of people would consider unforgivable.
Well, we are about forgiveness now. So,
Well, like the Deadman said, it's not your job to forgive me. I don't think a lot of those people can forgive me at this point. Or anyone. And because Oiwa will also say it, I killed my first apprentice. And I dissipated in paying off his family and hiding it.
was this due to your abilities? Or something else?
I could blame it on that. But that doesn't change the fact that there were other options. I haven't forgiven myself for it. I don't think they would have. But I suppose, like, Elena, it's just something I have to hold on to. I don't feel good about that. I don't think any of you would assume that, but I figure I should disarm Oiwa in any way I can.
Thank you for sharing. I think
I remember it. I don't have amnesia. I don't think I'm ever truly out of control. Fully. But even then, there's... You get to the point of not being in control. There's a process to it. And there's steps along the way where you should recognize that and stop it. So in a way, even if you do become completely out of control, there was always control involved. But if Oliver tries to say that I did it in cold blood, I didn't. Really yet? I did betray her, that's true. Yes, it was me who maimed her. And yes, I decided to leave her alive. No, I didn't consider the fact that I was maiming her for the rest of her life. Those two things didn't click in my head together until after the fact, which maybe I would have been nicer or just honestly just killed her.
I think it's good to have it out in the open.
Yes.
I think
I don't want to hide anything from you anymore, but you all made very compelling arguments not to hide anything, and it would only be fodder for Oiwa.
Thank you. I suppose I can't remember if I have shared this with you yet. I don't know that, well, I suppose with the ever now present threat of the Dreadworm, it may become useful information. I'm not sure necessarily. Before anything, the Dreadworm was not hostile. We were relatively close for a while. As I was attempting to make an effort with all dragons. I would not say that Lee lived together, but as an outcast, the Dreadworm and I and Mabel got along very well. Along with another outcast that we had adopted together, or I suppose was part of our group. Her name was mentioned before, so I don't know how relevant she is to Beelzebub's plans. But yes, I can't remember if I had told you this before.
I'm like 20% sure you told me.
I
It's not confident, but I think it was.
maybe. I don't know. It's been a
True.
while. There is a good chance
while.
that it has been a while. There is a chance that Tiamat's power could be somewhat a goal here. They were as well the scion of a powerful great worm. So
I'm sorry, who is Tiamat?
They were like Maple, a younger worm at the time, but great worms are unique in that they can handle an assortment of elements. And there are, at least during my time, only a handful that I could count. And she was one of them, and thus it made her very powerful. I don't know if this is a modern name that is recognized, I suppose. But
Yeah, actually, no, because it wouldn't have been, because it was the only thing was the because you remember like signs of bringing her back in the
Yeah, there was like a
Mission Peak.
there was like a grave site that we had come across essentially, or like a
Yeah.
no, it was a ritual site that I think we had come across.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The circle, the woods.
Mm-hmm.
so could be important.
That was her back in the forest.
Yes. I was not around to see her end, I suppose. I do not know how prevalent she got during her era.
I don't mean to bring this up to like upset you, but maybe Cut knows. We have his phone number. We have cell phones. I keep forgetting that. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be the bad guy. I'm trying to help.
That is fair.
Or we can.
To be fair, I might wait on that one because I don't know how good of reception there is in hell.
Oh shit! You're right. I keep forgetting.
Yeah,
We're like in a weird tunnel.
We
I don't know
are.
where we are.
I don't know if there's
Perhaps-
reception in hell, so.
Yeah, just the
Perhaps-
tunnel is blocking it.
Oh shit. Oh, damn
Perhaps-
tunnels.
Mhm.
If she ended up being a prominent thing to note in history, there will be books about her.
Yes, I
There
suppose
will be recordings.
we can
So
look her up.
that is easily done.
Google's not a thing here, right?
It's
You
called
can just
going to the
Google it on your
fucking
phone.
library.
Library, actually.
You're in hell. It's only Bing.
Oh shit.
Fuck!
God.
Why did you do that to me?
All right, fucking. Hey, I'm going back to Evelyn. Take me out. I can't do that shit. That's wild.
A little bit of a different topic. With the Dreadworm, Evelyn offered us two options. One to break the contract and one to destroy the Dreadworm's soul. Okay, house.
If possible, I would like to save the Dreadworm's soul.
I agree. When Evelyn was trying to convince me to take a deal of hers, I don't know how true this is. She could very easily be lying, but she told me that I had that done to me.
soul contract?
That my soul was gone? Like, destroyed.
I see.
She offered to remake me one somehow, but even if that was true, I could never trust something made by her.
Of course.
Wait, that did okay. I kind of had just a little tiny brain blast a little bit. Only do you remember when we were back on the ship and you were kind of like you after you took my blood, like all that the first time, right? And there was like this ichor that was technically your blood, and I tried to like purify it, and it was like really ouchy to me.
I do not remember that. Was it the ichor I got from the wolf you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I now that we're like being more open and like talking about this stuff, like I mean we could also kind of maybe research stuff like into that, like Shivam, how much do I remember about what's her name, not pestilence, la pestilence, how much do I remember her teaching of stuff to me, if any? Actually,
like in terms of diseases or just like
diseases and or necromancy?
That would be. What are you trying to figure out here, Chief?
Like the fucking
alchemy. How do I make a soul?
No, I don't know how to do that shit. What?
Homunculus.
She can revive people. Never mind. Hold on. That's a whole different conversation. Like, is there a relevance to him not having a soul and the zombie dog thing, and then also now Ash's blood? Like, that's what I'm trying to like connect dots with.
Yeah, just trying to put the pieces together on like what exactly. Yeah. You can roll me a medicine check, but like, see what you remember about like their experiments with necromancy.
Does damage to a soul. Oh.
What the fuck? No, actually, never mind. Ignore me. My brain.
The memories that are being brought to your mind right now involve so many horrific sights that like it almost feels like your mind is trying to not allow you to relive those. You know?
Ow! Owie! You see a blue screen on her face.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I do think that is an interesting idea, though, and given as I am already looking at my own, perhaps there is something to do with a tampering of souls and what happens to one's blood. I would
was that a soul? When my body dies, I'm done. There's nothing after. And she mentioned maybe that was something that Oiwa did when she gave the curse to her son. When she gave it to me. And then did I do that to Sumire?
I do not know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess we could ask when we go to Minoyama.
How was she supposed to know? I didn't know.
I
think...
Seems like there are a lot of things that we want to look into, but currently can't because where we are, so let's just make a list. I have been wanting to look and start on a lot of projects as well, so add it to our list.
I was gonna ask, when you, as opposed to what? Like most people when they die are done.
Reincarnation.
What if Onimori wants to go to the pit of suffering for a little bit?
Yeah, that's the other option for you, clearly.
He looks really upset, the Red Menace.
I do suppose that is a different mindset and trainings than one that we have. I don't suppose that I know.
We can already have Evelyn, who has eternal life, and she's bored out of her mind. She has everything she wants, and as you say, she wants to die. What's so bad about not existing?
Mori like shakes his head. Ooh, does anyone want to insight him? I might say something. I'll roll a. I don't know what should I roll?
I mean,
I'll
we're
roll
in a
something
high.
DM. I don't know what I'm gonna roll though. I'll just roll a fucking d20.
We're also pretty open if you think. Yeah, is he hiding it?
He sounds like he doesn't want to say something.
I was gonna say my passive insight is a 20.
Oh yeah, he definitely looks like he's like. I don't want to say something, but it's like I don't want to say something.
What?
Onimore's like, I'm upsetty.
He's like he looks more upset than he should be because the Red Menace kind of makes sense even by his own logic.
Mm.
I'm sad you're right, basically, yeah.
They
Oh my god, is this the one thing you roll good on?
What the
Oh god.
Holy shit.
-1.
Like above average.
Crazy.
I think the Red Menace clocks it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you were not actively trying to deceive people, we make it like a passive deception, I suppose.
9.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, no homie, sorry.
His charisma is a -1.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, get clocked by the Red Menace.
Yeah.
Read you like a fucking book.
That's insane.
Is that it?
Is the Red Menace gonna
Yeah.
say anything about? Okay.
That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm right again.
Elena, any further comments on this?
As much as she wants to be the people pleaser healer that she normally is, she aired out everything already, and she kind of hearing what everyone has said before, like you're allowed to like share your burdens and you don't have to do this anymore. She doesn't immediately step forward to comfort Onimori or defend the Red Menace because like he's right in a way, but she doesn't like that Onimori's feeling so bad about it because like yeah, this is Onimori's lived for centuries, like not centuries, millennia, well however long he's fucking lived.
Dubiously still non-canon number here.
Yeah. So it's like it's a hard thing to grasp, but like I mean any of us being alive right now is a very hard thing to grasp, and like with everybody being like really open and vulnerable about emotions and feelings right now, it's kind of a hard thing to call out, I guess. She'll like kind of clap her hands, I guess, as a way to like not like loud, but like as a way to like
in front of his face now.
Yeah, in front of his fucking face, just clap. No,
Jingle some keys.
So, after we're done like resting for a little bit, because I know we all kind of should all kind of like maybe take a breather, because this
I
was
was
a
wondering
lot.
if we could roll this into a long rest.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
Hey, if you guys wanted to,
I don't think I have enough hit dice to heal myself, although yeah.
Mhm.
But go on.
But maybe for the moment, I know we're probably going to Minoyama next. That just sounds logical after everything.
We're on the ocean already.
Yeah, and like that's the next arc, and like there's gonna be a cool kimono that I want to wear for the fish, but that's besides the point. That's breaking the fourth wall.
Alright.
No, shh, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe we should kind of like put our heads together and really think about our next steps here in, for Dea and against Nicoletta, and we're going to the underworld is kind of a spooky. I didn't like the feeling even being next to the door, let alone we're going into the underworld. It's gonna freak me out. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm at least a little concerned he might be irate because I am, the dead are supposed to stay dead, and that is his domain, and he might not like that we are. All of us.
he was
might not
cool.
like.
He was
Still,
alright. He gave me food. He gave me pomegranate seeds.
but I cannot help but still feel a bit worried.
I think he's fine. Like, honestly, if he was mad that we were reaching out to him in the first place, he would have let it known. I talked to gods, but like, he was alright. I didn't get bad vibes from him. I think. Same with Athena.
Yeah.
She was chill.
Perhaps the occupants may be different.
Well,
Wait, did you want to bring that back to Onimori?
She was trying to give Onimori an out, like that.
Oh.
To stop spiraling.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't make that clear. That's
Now
what
I
she was
understand.
trying.
No, it's good. Go ahead, Nolan.
well, I suppose.
Have we been driving past a shit ton of demons in this tunnel, or like?
Is it an empty tunnel? Is this like the beyond, like the in between purgatory? Is it tunnel?
It does seem to be like surprisingly quiet in this tunnel here.
I would say
Echo.
I am open to resting for longer.
You hear a bunch of demons immediately charging it. No.
I am open to resting for longer, but the longer that we wait, the longer it will take to close the portal. Wait, no, it is closed right now.
Yeah, we closed.
No,
Oh,
no, it is.
Well, I think
It is very much still
it's open.
open. Everyone
Oh,
is
shit.
just. Everyone is
but-
just. Think of it like a glass of water where you've poured just enough for the density is much, but it is not overflowing yet. It is just drops of water away from that. That
Evelyn
is what
is
the world
stabbing
is
the
right
drops
now.
of water out of the air.
Yes.
That
Okay,
somehow
so-
did not help me understand it at all.
No.
So, have you never
Evelyn's
tried to
stopping
overfill a?
the-
No, I know what you're saying, but I don't understand the metaphor.
My
If
brain's
a
dirty.
few
It's
more drops of
late.
water, i.e., if
Are there demons
enough
going out
demons-
right now?
they are going
They-
to,
they-
if not for her. Evelyn is like holding an umbrella over the glass.
Yeah, because that was part of the deal, wasn't it, for winning the game
Yes.
show?
Yes,
Yeah.
she is
You
doing that while
specified
we
it wasn't
go.
actually a deal. It was an agreement.
Shut the
I'm really
fuck
upset
up.
with you.
I will
Who
drive to your
specified?
house
I
right
agree
now.
with the deal.
That's the Red Menace's
The Red
deal.
Menace was ready.
I am willing.
So maybe
to-
after we leave.
Yes, are people, I guess, equipped enough to only take a shorter rest? Or do we need
I'll
to take
be-
a longer one?
Depending on what we're gonna face in the underworld, I'm kind of like low on supply, on like my
anything on a short rest.
magic supplies.
That's
I
ki-
can still, kind of heal, but not great.
That's why I'm asking, I suppose.
Yeah, we could leave the thing, the tunnel, and then rest, maybe.
Let's maybe see what waits at the other side of this tunnel.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
tunnel feels
yeah,
very exposed. I do not like it.
yeah.
Hey, Shivam.
Yes.
Does sleeping in this tunnel qualify as resting submerged in grave dirt?
Now that's a great question.
That is
That's really funny.
I
Give it to him.
not this time.
I
Damn,
agree with you. I
Magic,
just wanted to be a little choosy.
Mhm. Not this tunnel, however.
There are other
Secret
tunnels in the
tunnels.
future.
If there's other tunnels. If there's other tunnels. Anyways. But yes, you guys continue on trying to just take a quick short rest to finish up here and then
Yeah.
continue onwards. All
I
right,
get
go ahead
on my bike. That's very much cinema roll themed for his birthday.
Wait, are we doing long rest?
Not yet.
Sounds like short rest.
No, short rest.
Yeah, just do a short rest real
Short
quick,
rest.
and we'll do one last scene to finish things off.
Okay.
Oh,
As you guys head further down into the tunnel,
Make it away.
we
you
head
guys
down.
can
We'll make our way.
I just wanted to do it. I'm sorry.
As in front of you guys, there appears to be an imposing gate. As standing in front of it, just like pacing nervously back and forth, wearing just like a toga, is an Earth Genasi. As he looks over at you guys on these strange bikes, just approaching the gate, as like he waves at you all, as you all see Orpheus.
Oh, hello.
What happened?
Morpheus.
We were supposed to meet just after you guys investigated. What happened?
Shit
Devils.
happened, okay?
Devils
dating
is
show.
There was a hole that is now torn open into the material from the hells.
We fixed it though. It's you know.
It is for the time being less of a concern.
Okay. Right. Well, for now, we need to head into Hades Palace, and Dea, I really wanted to tell you this much earlier so you could actually have time to process all of this. Lord Hades, he is very willing to help you all with whatever you guys will need to finish this mission and to
See, I told you he was cool.
of course he'd be willing though. I mean, what parent wouldn't want to help their child?
Huh?
Wait,
Huh?
Huh?
Say that again?
As
Excuse me?
Dea.
as you all look at Dea, she is staring blankly. Like this is a very terrible joke. But it is a whisper. Only a moment. A bright, very noticeable glow washes over her like a wave. A halo of light burning bright white. Her laurels an ethereal gold. And her one good eye glimmering just like a gem. And it disappears just as fast as it began.
As I think that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Excuse
But before we actually finish off here, we actually have one piece of art actually.
Oh,
You're right. I was fucking I
No, I
made
also
sure to
jumped the gun.
download.
I also jumped the gun for. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Let's actually get the art up on stream.
I did slow it down because it was good, way too fast. And it
Oh
made my
my
feet hurt.
gosh, it's a gift.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I gotta watch it.
Oh wait, okay.
That's
fucking
rad.
cool.
Oh, I see the one. Oh, that's cool.
No. Oh.
So fucking sick.
Oh, not that. Wait, where is my? I got rid of it. I gotta make a new one. Image.
Yeah.
Now we know why Dea was picked. What the fuck?
What
Guys,
did
she's
I
a
just
rock.
call this?
Oh,
I don't know what I just called this. Oh, I think it was called Glow.
Hey, Dea, is your dad single?
You haven't even seen the guy yet.
God.
If it's fucking Kate, I know. I know.
That is so sick.
Yeah.
Any doubt Dea had about the reasons why she was picked for this party better be fucking gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Guys, I didn't know we could make characters that were the children of gods. Mine's a caveman. I didn't pick the right starting class. I didn't.
yeah, pretty rough. Pretty rough.
The red menace.
You had one thing, and it was a dragon, and you lost it.
And I lost it. I actually fucked up. I didn't keep it. Well, shit. That's really cool.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. If you like what we do, we do have our Discord. If you could post that in the stream chat there. If you'd like to see this GIF that Kate made, as well as some lovely art by Izzy, please come check out our Discord. You can see all like the art we post throughout the week, as well as various memes and our live reactions to the various nonsense we have in our campaigns, like all the reactions we gotten recently for for this here.
Damn.
But yeah, no. In addition to, if you want to catch up on the series, we can check out our YouTube on the Tombstone there. You can catch up on all the episodes of Deadman, as well as our news series that we've been going through. We just got through the first arc of Crystal Sentai. If Nolan, you wanna.
Yeah.
So good.
We were just able to defeat the King of Waves, Leviathan, and so the party gets a little bit of a rest now while they gonna find out maybe some new information. I know. So we got more stuff coming up. I'm very excited.
Mhm.
You should tune in for that. It's very fun. It's Power Rangers themed. It's incredible.
Wow, everything's on fire.
Yeah, we just saw our first Battleizer for the first time last session. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Fucking sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, now very sick stuff. We have the TikTok and Instagram too for our other socials. Follow us on there. Yeah, no.
Our schedule's kind of
Izzy?
fucked. Join us next week on Tuesday. And
the
it's for
Iron
to
Mask.
finish up Iron.
March
Part
will be
2.
backwards month, in which we TTRPG on Tuesdays and game on Fridays.
Yes,
True.
please do keep an eye out for that in the schedule. Yeah, no,
Oh,
games are going to be on Tuesdays for the rest of the month here.
We'll aim to
Um,
ping people, but be watching.
Yes,
I did
absolutely.
make a schedule for it. It's there.
Mhm.
I have a book club. Once a month we meet up, we talk about books, we want to read. Speaking of books, fucking Sarah J. Moss, if you ever listen to this, I swear to God. Ooh, why would you drop that you're dropping Akatar 6 on October and then Akatar 7 in January? That's too fucking close. And it's 1,000 pages?
Oh my
What do you mean it's
God.
1,000 pages? Anyway, I've read 21 books this year. That's
Oh,
that's it.
Oh,
The
God.
fuck.
But yeah, now.
Shout out Aang, the last Airbender.
No, A Court of Thorns and Roses, not Avatar, Akatar.
Avatar with the blue people.
Shout out Jake Sully.
I've also been on an Avatar James Cameron kick for a while. I will go into a tism on that later.
God. All right. But with all of that, any other final announcements here?
I don't think so.
All right. As thank you guys once more for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shout out the
Bye.
fire lady from the new Avatar movie.